Alright. So the game's up.
Every time I have to tell it to not open this, or like to allow this file to open. And I say, don't ask me again. It's like,
Oh,
on the this time.
On the tablet, you mean?
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, it pretty much means like don't ask again like this session.
Yeah.
Which is useless, but all right, so we got to depart. We're gonna get this. Let me put this founding stone back on. Back on this guy, even though he keeps just throwing them away. So let's see, who do we have to take? Whoops. So we has. Well, I definitely will. I'll take Mia because I want to get her another hunt XP. Siddhartha has 2. He also has the 3 courage and 3 understanding, which may help us on some of the hunt events, depending. Although a couple of your guys do too, don't they?
Tech has 3 understanding.
Tech's pretty beefy. Is he level 2 yet? Does he have 2 hunt XP?
Yeah, because he rolled
yeah,
a 5, getting that 1 strength.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna take Phoenix because he needs 1 more to age.
Okay. So then it's just a matter of. I mean, I don't want to. Here's the thing: is like I don't want to spread around the XP too much, just in case we decide to throw some sacrificial lambs at the butcher. You know.
Yeah.
I don't want to have like everybody like equal. Like I'd rather have some good people and some people that can be cannon fodder. So I guess I think I'll take Mia and Siddhartha again.
Yeah, I'll take Phoenix and attack. Just because Agilin's in not that great of a shape right now. And like we're pretty far off from making him like viable, truly viable again.
Yeah, if we don't need like a throwaway before then.
Yeah.
12 and 9. Okay. Let's lie in here. I forget who started the hunt.
Fist and Tooth is the weapon proficiency is the one where you can stand up.
Yes.
At the start of every turn, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I still, like, we didn't try that in our last campaign, but I still think it's not a bad idea to have someone
I mean, especially now since we have, just a founding stone, and we don't have any weapons, like, maybe someone should just start working on it.
Like maybe Siddhartha throws his first off again and then just starts going to town. So, yeah. Like, I can declare his proficiency as Fist and Tooth right now.
Yeah.
And then we'll just... And that's
the founding stone isn't covered under anything. It's not like a...
No, it's
stone, so that's nothing.
No. Nope, it's not a dagger. It's just a weapon, melee, stone. Yeah, it's its own thing. Or I don't even have to, like, throw it right away. I can save it for, like, if we need to throw it, but I'll just work on Fist and Tooth with him. Alright, and we'll just go with this, the gear we took out last time. I mean, we don't really have a lot to go around anyway, so...
Just put this.
1 waist, 1 head. Get rid of his wounds. What do we depart with? 2?
Yeah.
So he'll max out at 5. That's nice. Mia will go up to 4. With her whole... Oops. One armor on her waist.
Did you have the one for helmet on Siddhartha?
I did, yep.
Okay.
I did. Okay.
All armor's refreshed.
I don't forget who started the hunt last time. Was it?
I think it was Tack.
All right, Siddhartha will start this time.
Okay.
Yay, lion sculpture. We've had that 3 hunts in a row, haven't we?
For the first one, too, right?
First or second. I think it was second earlier on. All right, so everybody gets an understanding and insanity.
That is 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. 5.
On hunt phase,
Yes.
you gain 3 survival and 3 insanity.
Boy.
Yeah.
If that was Tack, that would have been nice, because she's not capped yet, but... at least he's at 5 insanity now.
And I have to roll on the...
And it's, Explore?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Rolling on the table of sadness for a 33. Just to answer in chat, yeah, you can still get the mod through the guy's Tumblr. The creator of the game asked him to take it off of the Steam Workshop. So you can get the mod, but you can't play it unless you have like all the rule book and tables and everything. Okay, so the event revealer trips over a protruding nose in the ground. The lips of a stone face begin to move. If the survivor has no name, the lips stop moving and nothing else happens. Otherwise, the lips seductively whisper the survivor's name. Siddhartha. If that survivor is insane... Oh, fuck, and he is so very insane... They are drawn in, savagely kissing the face. Repulsed and outraged, the other survivors suffer 1 brain event damage before pulling the crazed survivor from the ground and moving on. If the survivor is not insane, they gain +1 understanding. Alright, so basically everybody but Siddhartha suffers a brain damage.
It's a good thing we keep pulling this lion sculpture before we get shit that does brain damage.
That's true, yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, Mia's gotta take that brain damage. 2. Alright, Mia flips over marked territory. Well, unfortunately we already have ammonia. Yeah, if any survivor has +3 3+ understanding, they realize the area is covered in ammonia because the lion has marked the area. So we move right on to rolling another random hunt event for 39. A heavy mist envelops the survivors, obscuring their lantern light. Roll 1d10. If the result is even, the survivors stumble in the right direction. Next hunt turn, move normally on the hunt board. If the result is odd, the survivors are turned around. Roll again on the hunt event table before moving on the hunt board. Alright. Well.
So we have to roll again.
So we roll again, yep. Because we're lost in the mist. Was that 64? Oh, this one again. A pair of cupped stone hands rise out of the ground. The hands hold clear, cold water that trickles through the stone fingers in a seemingly endless supply. Any survivor may choose to consume from the fountain, gain +1 courage, and roll on the table. If no one consumes, we have to roll again. This is the one that I did last time. Is anybody 1 courage away from...
No.
What do you think? Should I just go at it with Siddhartha then?
Yeah, I don't think it was...
I mean, rather than rolling again on the table?
Yeah, because we can get something really nasty.
Alright, 1d10. Here we go. With Siddhartha.
4.
A 4. The water is clear until it passes the survivor's lips, where it turns to blood. You spit out the foul liquid and suffer 1 brain event damage. Okay, so he can take that because he's got.
Maybe 8. You can stop being crazy.
Well, I'm getting closer. I only have 7 insanity now. All right, who's up here in the corner? Tack?
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Okay. 94.
94. The survivors come upon a patch of badly damaged ground. The stone faces are cracked and debris is strewn everywhere. Piles of toxic-smelling dung and half-digested viscera litter the area. The survivors pause to investigate the mess. Each survivor gains +1 courage and rolls on the table. Add each survivor's understanding to their result. If any survivor is insane, they may not investigate. Instead, they consume what they find and make themselves sick. Gain a -1 strength token. So,
unfortunate. That's Phoenix.
And Siddhartha. Siddhartha decides to eat the guts. And... Fuck, that's gonna...
That's unfortunate because Phoenix just rolled the
+1,
so he would have got +2 for that.
Yeah. So then Mia and Tack have to roll because they're not insane, right?
And then we
add their understanding. Yep.
All right, so +4 to this roll for Tack. 5.
A 5. Heaving, eyes filled with tears, your sickening hunt pays off. Gain 1 random basic resource and suffer 1 event damage to a random hit location.
Random location roll is...
Oh, and don't forget that they gain a courage for that. For sifting through the detritus.
Chest.
Alright. Mia rolls a...
resource is
7. Which is the same thing. She gets a random basic resource. And I take 1 damage to her chest. Okay. And then next we start the hunt.
Do the insane people get an insanity or only if they're not insane?
The survivors pause to investigate. Each survivor gains +1 courage and rolls on the table. So if any survivor is insane, they can't investigate. So therefore they don't get the courage.
Gotcha.
They just eat the garbage, make themselves sick, and go in -1 strength. Alright. And then here be the lion.
Alright, our 2 terrain are giant stone face and debris.
1, 3, 4,
Jason's
7. Sorry, I didn't hear you. What's our?
We have a stone face and debris.
So we
debris if we get lucky. If we roll a 10 on that, like that scrap sword, it's gonna help so much. I mean, even a bone sword is a nice free weapon.
Yeah, that's true. So we get 2
stone faces.
Okay. You think there, or do you want to put it? You want to put it like up here?
Because it has to be 5 away from each board edge. So that the one on the right lets you start in the top right corner and still hit him.
And then so the other one can just be in case, just insurance, just in case the fight moves over this direction, maybe. I don't know, or something to hide behind if we need to hide behind it.
Yeah, I think moving it just.
Okay.
Like symmetrical is good because again, this is a good distance to get behind to line of sight.
Yeah.
Or if we need to chase off into a corner or something like that.
Okay. So Mia will start there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Siddhartha will start right there. And you gotta put Phoenix somewhere he can pounce in, right?
Yeah.
It sucks though because I was gonna be going fist and tooth with Siddhartha, and so now he's at -1 strength.
Would be what, 9 to wound?
Well, I'll need 8s to...
8s to hit.
And yeah, basically a 9 to wound. which is a crit if I hit, so there's that.
Right.
I got that going for me.
Alright, I'm gonna start with attack as monster controller.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, monster draws. Claw, closest threat facing in range. I'm gonna say that it's tech. Give myself that insanity. And then 2 hitting on 4s.
Two hits.
Doing 1 damage each to chest and waist. That is light on chest, and my loincloth is destroyed. Alright.
You want to just open with Mia, see if I can land this claw head?
Yeah.
See if I can land the arrow. Alright, I need a 6.
Yep.
Yay!
Nice.
Alright, so the monster gets a -1 evasion token. And also that is hit, so... Hit on his paw. It's, the clawhead arrow is strength 6, so I need a 2 to wound. And that is a wound. Plunk. Good stuff. Alright, so now everybody needs, or people with Founding Stones need 6s to hit, 5 in the back arc, is that right? Am I thinking that right? Yeah, okay. Alright, well that'll make this a little bit easier. Do you want to get your pounce off?
Yeah, I'll start with the pounce. 2 hitting on 5s. Two hits, thanks for that minus evasion.
Yeah, definitely. If there's any rules that the chat wants clarification on, I did realize today that I didn't actually take a moment to explain much of it, but I'll be happy to clarify anything if you're uncertain about how things work.
So 1 strength, +1 from the pounce.
You're doing the groin first?
Yeah, doing the groin first. So 6s to wound.
That's a wound. Chat is astonished that we haven't drawn the trap 5 times already.
That's a wound.
Nice.
Pounce strength coming in handy.
Yeah, we just gotta get the guitars and...
Yeah. And that's the power of this lion set that we're trying to make is you can spend your movement and action point to move 3 spaces.
Yeah.
And at base it's just +1 strength, but then you get the gloves which add +1 accuracy, and it becomes a whole beast altogether.
Yeah, you basically leap in with your stabby stuff. All right, let me try and fist and tooth. Let me see if I can get my my proficiency. So
needing 6s to hit from behind.
It's yeah, 6s. It's not so terrible. That is 2 hits. 1, 2. Well, I guess we'll do the femur first because there's no nasty reaction.
Needing a 9, so needing a crit.
Basically a 9 or a 10 to wound. That's not going to do it. And on the next one, needing a 9 or a 10. Yeah! That's a crit.
Okay, no reaction to that.
The torn muscle causes agonizing pain. Discard 1 mood and the white line is knocked down.
Nice.
Well, that'll help attack.
Yeah. So now that the lion is knocked down, all hits land on a 3.
Did you
3+.
did you draw the wound?
I did not.
All right.
Okay, so he's knocked down.
Oh, and I did a wound, so I get my...
Your fist and tooth proficiency. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Tech. It's 3 regardless, even if you have an accuracy bonus? Or does accuracy still play?
No, it's 3+ period. The card kind of overwrites it, you know. The card states 3+, and that's what it is, so...
Okay. Just clarifying. So needing a 3 to hit.
2.
2 hits. Okay. Since he's knocked down, no reactions are in play either.
That's right, yep.
So that's 7 plus her 1 strength is 6 to wound.
But if you draw a trap card while the monster is knocked down, he will immediately just stand up and fuck with you.
That's a wound. One. Oh well.
So nothing.
Good start though.
Okay, so monster's turn. Who started? Tack, so now it's
Tack
Siddhartha.
Stands back up. Still facing me.
Yep. He draws Combo Claw. Closest threat facing in range. That's going to be Tack. 2 needing 6 because you're in the grass.
Alright.
1 hit.
1 hit. Let's see where it lands. Ooh, body. I'm gonna dodge that.
Okay.
That would be a heavy. Yeah, Tim's the only one with the book. We've just played, what, like 50 hours of Kingdom Death campaigns. That
at least. So you've you've learned most of the
rules,
core rules. But yeah, you don't have access to like the flavor text and the events and stuff. So that comes from the book. All right, so our turn. I'll save Mia for last, obviously, because she's got the range. Do you want to leave Tack in front and just say fuck it, or do you want to like attack and then step away? I mean, we're doing pretty well. You could attack and then step away and search that, or you could just go search it and let the other 3 of us wail on him for a second.
Yeah, because that knockdown's.
Yes to which? Because I just suggested like 4 different strategies.
Yes to stepping out of the way. Because
Okay.
again, like that random charge and knocking down, taking free damage isn't always fun.
Yeah. All right.
So I'm gonna just sidestep here and roll for that debris.
Sift through the body parts. Oh, close.
8 is a bone blade, I believe.
Yeah, it is. Nice.
Bones.
Not bad. Not bad.
Wrong. Where's the attack against?
Yeah.
There we go.
So did... Oh, well, I'm the only one with the proficiency on Siddhartha, right? You don't have...
Yeah, I haven't declared anything on attack.
Alright, well, I'm going to Fist and Tooth with Siddhartha. 2 hitting on 6s. Oh. Okay, then.
Okay, I will use Pounding Stone on Phoenix. Hitting on 5s.
It's 1.
Hit. 7.
What is it? His temple.
3. Yeah.
Failure. Perform basic action. Target the attacker. Sorry. So 2 hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Oh.
Only 1 hit. Okay.
All part of the plan.
And I will just take that body shot.
And then Mia will fire with the bow.
So 2 hitting on 5s.
4s, right?
Oh yeah.
7 goes to a 5 because I'm on the stone face, which then goes to a 4 because
1, 4. Yeah, you're right.
So 2 needing 4s to hit. Damn it! All right. Well, that's 1 needing 5 to wound.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's yours. All right. 5 to wound. Oh, come on. That was a 6. That was supposed to be a 6. Oh.
So unfortunately, he's facing this way now.
Yeah. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He grabs our 2 guys and runs away. So Siddhartha takes a wound to his head.
Phoenix takes wound to his body.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge that. I don't wanna start adding any damage to his head if I can take. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not. I'm gonna save that because I forgot he has that armor on his head. So I'll just let that go away.
I'm just gonna dodge it. I'm gonna keep that 1 hit armor, go down to 4 survival.
Okay.
And now it is the monster's turn.
Yep, Mia becomes the monster controller. Power SWAT. Closest threat facing in range, nobody. Closest threat in field of view, that's going to be Mia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She gets an insanity because she's targeting herself. And what is that? 1 hitting on a 2+. Yikes.
Dealing 2 damage. Although if it's only the 1, you can dodge it.
That's a 3 to her head. Oh yeah, I'm gonna dodge that. So she goes down to 3 survival. Cause yeah, I don't want to get knocked off of my perch here. And that would have been an automatic severe on her head. So, no, thank you, Mr. Lion. And these guys get back up because they were knocked down to a reaction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get in, but you can't.
And I'm thinking I'm gonna move to the corner of the grass with tack just to try to draw attention away from Mia.
Okay.
Because I could get behind for that back attack, but with the +1 accuracy, I can just get the side hit, and it's essentially the same as.
Yep. Just trying to decide which I want to do first here. If I want to, I mean, either way, Mia, I can move her, but then she can't attack.
I think. Right.
I think maybe just get her out of the way.
I guess move there and just fist and tooth.
That's true. Yeah. All right, I'll do that. So 2 needing 7s.
7s, yeah.
That's 1 hit.
If you let armor take any damage, it's just gone for the fight. Unless it's something specific like this attack destroys, fragile or flammable gear, which is actually a thing, at least with reactions and stuff like that. So.
Okay, so this I need an 8 to wound. Not gonna do it. But there's no failure, so no harm, no foul.
Okay. Do you want to get your back attack? Are they still facing that way?
3, 4, 5. 2 needing, what do we say, 6s?
Yeah.
7 and a 6. Well, we will go after the soft belly first. Needing basically a 9 still.
Yeah.
A 9 or a 10 to wound.
Oh my god.
All right.
That's Organ Trail, nice.
Gain...
So random white lion resource.
The white lion's intestines hang from the wound on its gut, dragging on the floor. I love it.
White lion claws, the resource you pulled.
Did you pull the wound?
I did not.
Okay. And then this one may actually give you... Well, you're still not going to get the back strike, but... Needing a 9 or 10. Oh my god! Fucking hell. Alright.
Oh my god, that's...
You hack off the monster's hand. Spend 1 survival to treasure this moment and gain 1 permanent strength. Yes, I think I shall.
Wow, that's...
I hacked off his hand with my fists and teeth. I bit his hand off is basically what happened.
You clawed out his stomach and bit off his hand.
Siddhartha's a beast, man. And he gains +1 permanent strength. Not like really good to have on our fist and tooth guy too.
Yeah,
+1 strength. Holy shit! Did you pull the wound for that?
No.
Okay.
Just pulling the card down here.
Hot diggity.
So we have Organ Trail on his next action.
So he's got 4 health left. 4 wounds left. All right, go at it with attack.
So again, just moving into the grass. Rolling 2, hitting on 7s.
Basically, armor and stuff. If like everybody dies, the armor makes it back to the settlement.
No hits.
But any resources that we've gathered in the process, like this hide, and this claw, would like if the whole party got wiped, they would be lost. But our armor and gear stuff makes it back to the settlement. I guess it's assumed like some other people from the settlement come out and find it.
Alright, I'm gonna move here with Phoenix.
Okay.
And then get in Pounce position if he actually wouldn't be.
I can move but...
here potentially.
Oh yeah, if we're gonna.
I'm assuming he's gonna turn and look up.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll move there for a potential back attack.
Okay, so Phoenix is the monster controller.
Oh, well, he doesn't have a hand anymore.
Lost hand. The white lion stares sadly at its bloody stump. Any adjacent survivors gain +1 understanding.
So that's
actually Tak, Siddhartha, and Mia. If we can make that the last card, we could game that and just max everybody out on understanding.
So we need to do 2 wounds.
Yeah. Nice though.
Does he turn to target, or is it just he tried to do the attack and it failed because he lost a hand?
It's just yeah, he just doesn't do anything. He just stands there and he's like, "Oh, I have no hand." He's like, "Oh, it's just a bloody stump because that guy behind me chewed it off, so nothing I can do."
Okay.
Oh, that was the monster's turn, right? Did you roll your organ trail?
Oh, I forgot to roll organ trail. So that we actually might lose that. So that happens.
No.
Nope. So that happened.
Yep. Cool.
+1 understanding. Our turn. I kind of want to try to pull the trap card first.
What do we got left? 11?
1 out of 11.
Before you pounce, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll go with tack.
Sure.
2 hitting 7s again. That was so close.
I will go with Mia. She'll fire the bow, needing 4. Needing 4s to hit. 1 hit. There it is. Okay, go ahead.
2 hitting on 2s.
Oh.
2 hits.
So she's taking 1 to the waist and 1 to the hands. Okay, so waist gets zeroed out, and arms takes a light wound. Let's go ahead and shuffle this all back in. Okay. You want to do your leap now, or do you want me to?
Do you want me to take the back attack first?
So 2 hitting on 6s. 1 hit.
You can actually now wound on an 8 again.
Yeah, yep. Wounding on an 8+. And it's a crit!
That's a crit. Oh wow, it just vomited all over you.
The white lion vomits all over you. It feels awesome. Gain a random basic resource and 3 insanity.
There's your basic resource.
So he's up at 10 insanity now.
He just vomited something on you.
something that could be organ, bone, or hide.
Or you can eat it, you know.
Or I could eat it, because
why not?
All right, get in there with your leap. Siddhartha, man, holy shit!
Eating 7 second.
1
hit. Eating at 7 because I pounced, so it negates the strength. Minus strength.
You need what, a 7? Did you pull it? Beast elbow?
Yes. Yeah, the elbow.
Oh, that's not good. We'll take it.
I'll take it. So that does leave us
That
combo
does.
claw, and we're all in range.
That does leave us combo claw. Pretty cool. We've all gone?
Yep.
Okay. So it gets shuffled back in. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Tack is the controller, right?
Yeah.
So Tack draws Combo Claw, and the white lion stares at its bloody stump. Everybody gets an understanding. X and X. Do you want to game it? Do you want to max out understanding on everybody?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so then we'll say on our turn we do nothing. He draws that again. Everybody gets another understanding. We're just standing around watching this poor pawless lion be all depressed. Alright, so the next one would have been Siddhartha. Now it's Mia's turn. Pull that. Gain an understanding. And then it goes to Phoenix. Pulls the card.
That is White Secret for attack.
Yeah, and my 2.
2 more and Phoenix gets it.
So just cycle the, let's see, so that become 2 more, 1 more, and then so on Siddhartha's turn he gets it. So we'll just all roll at once. For whites. Is it white? Is it white speaker or white secret? Because there's 2.
White Secret.
Secret, okay.
White Secret is
Okay, Mr. Roboto. Yeah, you got all.
Because we pulled it and then we pulled the event and we were like, which one are we supposed to look at?
Right. White secret. Okay, a dream.
Oh, actually, Chat's right. We forgot to roll for Oregon Trail.
Oh shit! For all of those, that's right. He might have just died. All right. Well, so, where did we start here? We started.
We did it 6 times.
We did it 4 times for. Yes, we did it 6 times. So
this is for the first one, first gaining of understanding. 9. So second time.
Okay.
Third time. 4th time. 5th time.
This poor lion's like, just let me die. His organs are hanging out.
Okay.
Okay, so it wouldn't have happened. All right, so we're good.
Good. Thanks for reminding us, but now I roll high.
I know it. All right, a dream buried deep in memory suddenly surfaces. You feel her hot breath bathing your ear, hissing whispers. She had come to you bearing the secrets of the world, and you had merely forgotten, until now. Your brain swells and you scream out in pain. Suffer the lunacy brain trauma and remember the story. So, lunacy. Gain a random disorder and 1d5 insanity. Why did we want this again?
Because the bonus from White Secret can be really, really strong.
Yeah.
Depending on, I think it's like the story you remember.
Yeah. Okay.
1d5 insanity. This is for tech.
1d5 insanity.
5.
Siddhartha. 4.
This is for Phoenix. 3.
For Mia gets a 1.
Yeah, we could end up with chaotic. So.
That's true. Yep. So let's pull the random disorders first.
Here. Okay.
All right, I'll pull for Siddhartha. Siddhartha now suffers from binge eating. Eating is the only thing that helps you escape your miserable life. You cannot depart unless you have consumable gear in your grid. You must consume if a choice to consume arises. Great.
Which you do. You have a frenzy drink, so.
That's true. That's true. I do have a consumable, so.
Alright, drawing for attack. Apathetic.
Oh.
Cure this disorder if you have 8+ understanding.
Oh, okay.
So, nothing happens.
That's handy. Yeah. Because he gets it, he's like, I don't really care. Oh, suddenly I do again.
Okay.
For Mia suffers from seizures. During the showdown, whenever you suffer damage to your head location, you are knocked down. Lingering damage from your head injuries has caused you to experience periods of uncontrollable shaking and absence of thought. Great. Well, if she's our ranged character, hopefully she's not taking too many shots to the head. So let's see, head damage equals KD. Knockdown. And who's left? Phoenix?
Phoenix. Secretive.
Oh, is this the one where
he has to skip every other hunt?
Oh, well. He'll probably live longer that way.
Returning. 5 for next.
Alright.
Not terrible. Nothing that would screw us in combat besides seizures, but on a ranged character, that's not bad.
Yeah, and binge eating, depending on the hunt events we roll. Alright, so I'm going to roll on Remember the Story for Siddhartha. He rolls a 3. Story of the Survivor. You remember the story of a smart young girl that, despite all odds, constantly outwitted the superior being she encountered. You also recall that her own vanity led to her death. Gain the quixotic disorder and the following ability. Peerless. When you gain insanity, you may gain an equal amount of survival. Remind me what quixotic is again?
Let me pull it out here.
You know, it's like mostly good.
Oh, here it is. Okay, so chaotic is if you are insane when you depart, gain +1 survival and +1 strength token. It's all good.
If departing insane, 1
gain
survival.
1 survival and +1 strength token.
Fucking A. And then peerless means that gaining insanity, okay.
Agilent didn't have the disorder. Agilent got smacked in the head. And can't gain.
Yeah, he has an intracranial hemorrhage.
Yeah.
So that's a different thing.
Okay. Rolling for attack. 9.
Ooh, 9. You remember the story of a woman with long hair so fine it couldn't even be seen. She claimed she could feel anything her hair touched. On her deathbed, she cut it all off and gifted a single strand to any who visited her. What was left over was scattered and hangs floating in the wind, waiting to be grasped by those who learn this story. Gain the following ability, Leyline Walker. While there is no armor or accessory gear in your gear grid, gain +3 evasion.
What was that? Leyline Walker?
Leyline Walker. While there is no armor or accessory gear in your gear grid, gain +3 evasion. Who is that on? Tack?
Tack.
Yeah. We kind of...
I mean, I don't have to make use of it, though.
No, you don't have to make use of it. It's just, oh well, poopy. Alright, on Mia.
Let's get more chaotic.
6, that is chaotic and peerless.
Nice. Alright. Phoenix. 5.
That is chaotic and peerless. So not too shabby.
This huge burst of insanity too.
I know it, yeah. Survival. Alright, so shall we put this poor lion out of his misery now? Now that we've, like, pretty much gotten everything we could possibly get from the poor sucker?
Let's roll Organ Trail.
Yeah.
And then Peerless was when you gain insanity, gain survival?
Yeah, anytime you gain insanity, you can gain an equal amount of survival. So. Alright.
That actually might try to go for White Lion Helm then.
So Mia becomes the monster controller, rolling for... And then so she rolls the 1, so he takes the wound. And now all he has is his basic claw. Who do we want to put this on? Closest survivor in field of view. Well, it's either Mia or...
Let's have Phoenix take it. He still has a bunch of armor.
Okay. 2 hitting on 2. 2 hits.
2 hits?
Yep. I have to say, I feel like this hunt was owed to us after our first lion hunt last night.
I know.
This makes up for that nicely, especially me getting a second chance at that that 1 strength from dismembering the hand.
Yeah, that would be fucking lost.
I had what was it? Takarosh got it, I think. Takarosh cut off the
yeah,
cut off his hand and then immediately turned around and died. All right, it's our turn. So.
Okay, so.
I'm gonna move Mia out of the way. I don't have to attack if you're worried about.
Yeah, I think I'll just move out of the way.
Alright, so go ahead and make your attack then.
Alright, 2 hitting on 7s. 6s.
1 hit.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, it was Lepus that...
Needing an 8.
Needing an 8, okay. Wait, why do you need an 8?
The minus strength token, and I didn't pounce in.
Oh. But he's at -1... Oh, no, it's his evasion, not toughness. Yeah, okay.
I rolled a 4, so the failure was basic action at +2.
Ugh. So, 2 hitting on 2s. Those are both hits, so 3 damage each.
Chest and feet. How
bad?
Well, that's severe on either, so... I think I'm gonna dodge the legs.
Okay.
And then take the severe to chest.
Alrighty. Gaping chest wound. Suffer -1 permanent strength. This injury is permanent and can be recorded multiple times. Gain 1 bleeding token.
At least he's not dead.
At least he's not...
Chaotic will cancel out that effect, so...
Doesn't he have 1 permanent strength? Or that was Phoenix that took that. So yeah, Chaotic will cancel that out.
Yeah. And then 1 bleeding token.
Do you want to move behind with Tack and give it a shot?
Yeah. 2 hitting on... What is that? 6, 5, 4s because of the +1 accuracy.
Why 4s?
Tack has +1 accuracy, attacking from behind, and the -1 evasion. Brings the 7 from the Founding Stone down to a 3. Okay. Or -3, so right. To a 4.
It's 1 hit.
1 hit. This one. Alright, needing a 6 to wound.
Yay!
Yay.
He did. Alright, put these back. Good stuff.
Yeah, you have +1 strength.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus these 2 deals.
And this.
And this. Alright, so Mia hits her first age milestone.
That Phoenix does as well. So maybe he can get his strength back.
Maybe. You gotta roll really low, though. Most likely, it's gonna be a fighting art. Alright, so... Mia is rolling for her bonus. She rolls a 3. +1 permanent strength. Okay.
Alright, rolling for Phoenix.
Just as I comment on how difficult that is to do.
15.
A 15.
That's like the cusp of the fighting art, right?
That's the cusp of the fighting art, yep.
It's here.
If you had just pulled out a 16, that would have been an accuracy for you.
Whoops.
The whole deck. I will take all of these. And it's the same
Berserker.
one. Oh. So you can knock yourself down to go frenzied. Basically.
That's not terrible. Because if you pick up the leather set, you are immune to bash, so...
That's true. Yeah. That's true. Alright, so everybody comes back, which means we get these 4... Is somebody a tinker? Was one of yours a tinker?
Tack was a tinker.
Alright, so we get an extra... Endeavor. Put these away. Pull our settlement event. Oh, the dentist has come back.
Oh boy.
Do we have 3 bones or a skull, and we could heal. Maybe heal the shattered jaw. But that's a question of whether or not we really want to waste the resources on that. Nice, those lion claws. Might be time to pull out one of the katars. Maybe like a claw and the katar and a spear, maybe? That would be nice. We gotta spend everything because we're going up against the butcher, so...
Hide and claw is katar, claw and cat bone, spear.
And the other question is, do we want to innovate? That's an organ.
Organ, hide, and bone, or bone if we want to use this as something else.
So that could be an innovate. This organ could be for potentially monster grease.
Mm-hmm. We have the lion testes as well.
Oh yeah, yep.
And we can make 2 katars with this. What do we have in storage?
Not much. Just we have
2 great cat bones.
And the whiskers still.
Essentially 2 bones. We don't have any white fur, unfortunately.
Okay. I don't know. I don't really feel like I want to waste 3 bones on potentially healing 1 shattered jaw. Only on a 6 through 10 is the surgery actually successful, so...
1 to 2 is
Oh, actually, no, never mind. We don't roll.
Oh, no, that's only for the...
Yeah, we don't roll on that one for fixing the jaw. Just for trying to do the other things.
I mean, we could. The only thing is, what would we use? Because we have 2 cat bones that we're probably going to lose.
Oh, yeah?
We can take one of them and the whiskers and make a harp. That leaves us with 1 cat bone left over.
Oh, man, if we had 1 more iron, that metal jaw on Siddhartha would be sick.
On a 6 to 10.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but on a 3 to 5, he'd break his jaw, which means he wouldn't be able to consume, even though he would have a severe need to consume due to binge eating. So basically his jaw would be wired shut, which would prevent him from consuming. Well. So, what are we thinking over here? You want to get both guitars going? Is that what this looks like to me?
Yeah, I mean, because what else would we use
We can't do any armor.
The claw and the hide for?
We can't do any leather. We would need a leather and a hide, or a leather and a bone, or a leather and a bone and a hide to do the round shield, which is not bad either.
Yeah.
But
my guess is, do we want?
So you're I mean, this is a very offensive.
Honestly, I think
strategy.
This would be our only chance of bringing anyone back from the butcher.
Okay.
Is to just get behind him and wail on him, because like.
All right. But not with our good people, though, right?
Yeah, not with our good people.
Okay. All right.
The whiskers and organ, right?
Yes.
Just want to double check that.
I mean, you'll see why the butcher is so brutal. He draws a lot of AI cards. Like a lot of his AI, like his basic ability causes him to draw 2 AI cards every time he activates. So that's kind of brutal. But also, if you lose, he pretty much rampages through your settlement and wipes out your storage. So if you have anything sitting around in storage, you lose it, which is why we try to use up everything we have before the butcher, so that in the event we lose, we're not also losing a bunch of resources. Mm-hmm. But you'll see his abilities, and they can just be very nasty, and you can get some very nasty combos. Like if he draws kick multiple times, he just like walks over and kicks you to the ground, and
our first
kicks again.
Our first butchered fight was 4 AI cards against our ranger, or archer character, because it was kick into another card, into AI draw, into kick into another card.
Yeah.
And it was done from there.
All right, so we want to innovate, because certainly if we can pull dash or surge, that would also increase our odds of doing some damage to the butcher. All right, well, let's do it. So innovate in 3 weapons.
Yeah. And I think we should take the whisker and the cat bone in storage and make the harp, because who knows when we'll get a whisker again.
And also, the butcher does have moods we could discard, potentially. Right. So what do we need for the circlet? Oh, we need the eye.
Eye, yeah, which we haven't got yet.
Poop. All right, so there's that. And there's your guitar. Your second guitar. Okay. Alright, I will empty whiskers. The whiskers in one of the bones?
Yeah.
Okay. So that gives us this stuff. just gonna put the dark densest away again because I don't see us actually. So we have. There's not really much we can do with the scrap. So I guess I'll just put it in storage and.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck to lose that iron though.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do with it.
Kind of thinking just 2 monster grease with this.
Yeah. All right.
And maybe a bone dagger just to have something extra.
He does have. I don't know. He does have dense locations though. So.
But the dagger isn't fragile. It's the only one that's not.
Oh yeah.
So I think not to lose that bone. Let's just make the dagger with it.
All right. Where's the organ grinder? Oh, here it is. Here. So 2 monster grease.
Yep.
Boom, boom. And then I'll pull that bone out of storage.
Yeah.
For the dagger. Okay. All right. So at least this way we only face losing a few things. It's not too bad.
Scrap and iron.
Let's do our innovate. And our choices are drums, like every fucking time.
Always drums.
Or family. Departing survivors gain survival. And then the surname thing is kind of not really
useful.
All that useful. But it does add more consequences to the deck versus remove a disorder on a 9+. There's really no downside to the drums endeavor. There's no like bad thing.
Yeah, I mean at this point I'm kind of leaning towards drums versus family because at least we have 4 endeavor to work with.
Yeah.
So we could.
And taking drums out would mean we're not drawing it again every time.
Right.
So drums.
Yeah, I'm thinking drums.
Okay.
I mean, we could potentially remove secretive if we roll high.
That's true. But I think we should first focus on trying to intimacy a little bit, get a few extra people.
Yeah, get auguries going. And who knows, we could blow through our resources.
And actually, the drum consequences are pretty good too, because that's Forbidden Dance and Song of the Brave.
Oh yeah, Song of the Brave is really nice.
So, I think those are the only drum consequences. Okay. Forbidden Dance, kind of not so much, but...
Yeah, I mean, if you have anything that gives a bonus to that roll, like that Shining Light settlement event, where it's like +2 to every roll.
Yeah.
That becomes pretty decent if you're like stockpiling resources.
Alright, so let's augury, because we can definitely go ahead and just lose those 3 resources.
Anyways.
Yeah. Who needs it, though? I mean, everybody's capped out on understanding. Let's see who we have here.
Agilin's at 1.
Agilin's at 1. We still have a female we haven't named. So who would we take? We would take maybe Agilin, Trace, Talima, and the no-name female as our 4, and leave the 4 we've built up.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, all right, go ahead and have Agilin augury.
All right. It's not this one.
That was a 2.
2 is lose a resource, gain understanding.
Yep. So I'll take one of the broken lanterns out. Go ahead and do it again. And that was one of those.
One.
Okay. So I guess
insight.
It's insight.
Insight roll is a 6.
Settlement phase epiphany. So
Yes.
you use a tinker and you gain an endeavor for this settlement phase.
Gain that augury back at least.
Yep.
So do you want to roll on someone who needs understanding now?
It's really just gonna be like one of the no names, like or one of the people we haven't taken out yet.
We have one more resource to spend.
Trace doesn't have anything except a broken jaw. All right, I'll roll on Trace then. Yeah, but we can keep rolling to try for the intimacy. We just won't be able to get them.
Right, but once we use that one up, our last resource, we can't gain an understanding anymore. So we just switch to someone who has.
Yeah, it's 2. Trace gains an understanding. And the iron is.
Oh yeah, they're right. We have 5 innovations now.
Oh, we do. Oh.
That's up.
What is the? Let's see. What else did we get? We got drums, and what else?
We have drums. That's what we gained. We have hovel, language, bed, ammonia, and drums.
Oh, I forgot we took bed. Okie dokie. So that is society, right? Yeah, because conviction doesn't come till later. Oh, no. 5 innovations is the Hooded Knight. Great. All right.
Boy.
This never works out well for us. But, you know...
Except for that one campaign where you just, like, kept coming back trying to give shit.
That's true.
It's like, please stop sucking. Take something from me.
Okay, a stranger emerges from the darkness. If any survivor has the Twilight Sword, they duel the night. Otherwise, his motives are inscrutable. Roll below on the mysterious agenda. A 9. The Hooded Knight forces a tattered parcel into the hands of the returning survivor with the most hunt XP. If tied, randomize. The Hooded Knight leaves with unfinished business. So unfinished business puts the Hooded Knight on the timeline 4 years from now. And I think that means Siddhartha, right? Siddhartha has 3?
Tack has 3 as well.
Oh. You want to roll off for it, or you want to just take it on Tack? Because I already have... I already have a proficiency on Siddhartha, so...
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and take the Twilight Sword rare gear.
Rare gear is this pile.
Oh, I forgot to, we forgot to... Alright. Update the timeline, and then... 1, 2, 3, 4. So Hooded Knight is coming back this year. Year 8.
Let me note that on attack.
Alright, so you pulled the Twilight Sword. Yeah. You won't need it now because we're not taking Tack with us.
Yeah. Okay. Just put this over here. Those over.
And we have to, but we do have to get... Wait, is Tack the one that can only do every other...
No, that was Phoenix.
That was Phoenix, okay. Because we got to get Tack some proficiency levels in that sword before the Hooded Knight comes back.
Yeah.
Just to remove, or, you know, try and hedge our bets against him just dying in the duel. Set that aside. Alright, and then we have what, 3 endeavors left?
Yeah, because Ashlyn gained one back.
So who needs survival? Just, you want to, some of the people that we're going to be sending out, probably?
Not Ashlyn, because he can't gain any. Who am I taking, the no-name female?
Yeah, you can give her a name.
So, I need a name for a female. Chat.
Alright, chat needs to supply us with a name for our lady.
Or do we want to roll on someone with +3 understanding to try to get the intimacy? Because we gain +1 understanding, or +1 roll if we have 3+ understanding.
That's true. And what are we departing with now? 3? We depart with 3?
No, still 2.
Oh, alright. Well, that's still a decent amount anyway, given that we can't spend it on anything but dodges. Like, it's not like we can surge and dash, so...
Alright, I see. Nessa's the first one.
Nessa, okay. And then, so yeah, I think intimacy is probably the more important. So we'll just have whatever. It doesn't really matter. Siddhartha. We'll roll augury. 6 becomes a 7. Not enough.
No, +1 survival.
Okay.
We need an 8+.
Yep. We'll do it again. 7 becomes an 8.
8. Yep.
Alright, so we need to nominate... who do you think? Nessa and... Trace, maybe? I mean...
Yeah.
Not that it matters, but just in case.
Yeah, we could potentially cap their survival going out.
True. Okay, so Nessa and Trace rolling on the intimacy table. Oh, no. Fuck. Well, we'll take the 2. But that still means the female survivor perishes with her child during birth. The settlement is cast in gloom. The male survivor mourns, gaining a random disorder and +3 insanity.
Well, you didn't last long. Sorry about that.
Wow. What are the fucking chances?
Random disorder.
Now we don't have enough people to send out nobodies. To the butcher, we have to send out somebody.
Disorder is weak spot.
What is that?
Roll a random hit location and record it. You cannot depart unless you have armor at this hit location.
Fuck. If you roll something that we don't that we don't have armor to cover, then we're down even one more throwaway person.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, we cannibalize her.
Oh yeah.
Let's read a random basic resource. Come on, love juice.
Oh.
Right. Well, we could.
Yeah.
We could turn that into the thing we need. So.
That's true. Okay, so roll your weak spot.
It is chest.
Okay. Well, you want to.
We can make a chest, or we have a rawhide chest. So.
Well, what else are we gonna do with that one hide?
Right. So let's just copy the chest I have there.
For a second chest, okay. And we have one endeavor left, so Siddhartha...
who was that? Who was the male?
Trace. Trace. Alright. Last endeavor. For augury. Okay. We get to try this again. With, Trace and Talima. Oh yeah, Nessa died. Sorry, Nessa. Alright, Trace and Talima. That looks. What is that garbage? Yeah, that was alright.
It showed a 4, but it was that bullshit when
but
it was.
But it looked like it was a thing.
Right.
All right. Well, it was an 8.
8. Yeah.
And because we have the bed, this survivor starts with +1 permanent strength.
Okay, and the survivor is.
And also, Trace and Talima gain your cap.
It's a female.
All right, so we need another female name.
Female. The baby doesn't count towards cannibalized because, like, technically they weren't.
Yeah.
A survivor. We're horrible people. We eat our own, but we don't eat our own babies. Right.
Nessa Jr. You pick one because you'll probably be taking.
I kind of feel bad that we killed Nessa, so I'll take
Nessa Jr.
I'll take Nessa Jr.
Okay. So go ahead and make a sheet, and she starts with +1 strength.
Right.
So you can take Agilent and Nessa, and I will take Trace and Talima.
Okay.
Trace has what? Weak spot in his chest?
Yeah, weak spot in his chest. For this this hunt, we have to roll a hit location every time he departs.
Every time? Fuck.
Oh no, just roll a random hit location recorded. So it is chest. It's always chest.
Okay, so he must depart with chest armor. Fine. And he gained, what's his insanity at? 3?
Yeah.
And he's capped out on survival now, as is Talima.
Alright, that says 1. The survival agilent's still at 1, but he can't use it.
Yeah, one of our women dies, and we name the child of another woman after her. It's fucked up. This is such a fucked up game. Not to mention that we're now immediately sending this child out to fight like a mass murdering. All right, let me put the lion away. That was our last endeavor, right? So we're pretty much wrapped up here.
Yeah. So let's see.
Alright, so this is going to be traced down here. So I just need that. Yeah, that's what I need. That's what I need.
Do you want to give him the spear?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Let me take the harp on our bow user just in case she has to move.
Right.
She can do that instead.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna go take Nessa since you rolled that +1 strength with the guitars, and then I'll just swap out to get the bounce effect.
Alright, I'm gonna start setting up the butcher's cards. Let's see, where is he?
Takes a dagger, damage, and that would give me +1 evasion. Takes a grease.
Okay, let's hit locations. Advanced. Basic. So he gets 7 basic and 5 advanced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 basic, 2, 3, 4, and 5 advanced. Alright, let's hope to God there's only one kick in there.
I need to be right back real quick. It sounds like someone's at my door.
Alright, no problem. I'm just gonna keep setting this up. Yep. Alright, and a level 1 butcher starts with fast target, dreaded trophies, and berserker. Thank God, not invincible. Alright, so just to refresh, these are cards that he starts with. Fast target, at the beginning of each monster's turn, reshuffle the butcher's hit location deck. So basically, we are diving into, let's see, let me just check that. Yeah, so basically all of his locations get shuffled back in. Berserker, draw +1 AI every monster turn. And then dreaded trophies. When a survivor dies, place their miniature on this card. The monster gains the following bonuses for each miniature on dreaded trophies. So for the first person he kills, all attack profiles gain after damage, bleed 1. For the second person he kills, the butcher gets +1 movement token and +1 speed token. And if he kills 3 people, he gets +2 damage tokens, which doesn't matter because the game's basically over at that point anyway.
I am back, and yes, he is terrible.
There's the trap. Just want to refresh my memory on his trap. The zone of malice, right. So everywhere around him. His cleavers. Okay. Good?
Yes.
And Le Butcher is right here. So he starts... So we need the stone column with 3 columns.
Stone columns.
Yep. Which I can never fucking see. Let's see. 3 over and... move you out of the way. 2 down. Right there. And that's 2 over and 4. There we go. We get 1 random terrain card.
Canthus plant.
Oh, good. Well, actually, that might be good if we can get it. If we can put it somewhere, we can harvest it quick.
Yeah.
And a Canthus might save us. So Trace has 5, and Selima has 5, and you are we not? Oh, nobody took the bone blade. We're leaving that.
Yeah. So we have enough weapons to cover
Okay.
everyone else without risking just losing a weapon outright.
Fair enough. So he gets 1 armor on his head, body, and waist. And she gets 1 on her waist.
What is it? We start on the southboard edge.
Yes. And you gave everybody their survival for departing.
Yeah. Let's see.
Do you want to start? You want to start right in front of him? Why don't we start over in this?
No, I'm just putting him there.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Need a second Canthus plant. We can decide where we want.
What is it? They have to be 6 away.
6 away.
So I think we usually put 1 like right in front of us, and then 1 up this board edge.
Yeah, because we can sit on one of them. Was it 6 away? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It could be right there. You want a down one? Down one, or we can put it like here or here to have someone run into it.
Yeah, either way.
So here we can have them stop on it.
Who is our kind of tank?
Nessa has, I guess, the most armor.
Okay.
Agilin now has +2 evasion though.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
because of
the Bone Dagger made the
oh, nice.
the link for the chest, and I gave him the grease. So we can swap out. We can start with Nessa and then try to focus on
Alright, well then put one of them right on this acanthus plant, just in case we draw that fresh acanthus.
Alright, I'll start with Nessa then.
Alright. And then I want Talima kind of here, because she's going to want to stay along the board edge with the bow.
Yeah. I guess just do this, have Agilent be a little bit closer.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. Did I ever read you the butcher's flavor text? There once was a man who could not hide his fear. He wore a mask that transformed his cowardice to rage. In turn, the man transformed into a monster. All that remained was a devouring fury that stalked the night, collecting the fearful faces of others. I'm going to show chat the picture of the butcher. So that's the gentleman we are about to fight, the butcher. He's basically got like lanterns all over his cloak. He's in like 2 massive cleavers. He's a nasty piece of work. We go first because we're defending our home. And is that it? Are we done with setup? Let me just remind myself here. Infectious lunacy. When you suffer brain damage, gain lunacy tokens equal to the damage suffered. You have 3+. Move them all and suffer frenzy. Okay.
So we want to just dodge everything at the start.
Yeah.
Because once we frenzy, we can't use it, so...
Yeah, you're right.
What's his movement?
Yeah, the butcher's not like a hunting quarry. He's a dude that basically shows up right outside of our settlement, and we have to defend ourselves. So we're defending our home. That's so we get to go first. And yeah, there's no hunt phase for a nemesis fight. Who wants to start? Does Agilent have any insanity?
He has 4.
Okay, so we should start maybe Nessa starts, so that way if he targets her, she can build up a little insanity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might swap then. Have Agilent grab it because I can just transfer it later if we need it.
Okay.
And she'll be the closest if she targets.
Yeah.
Okay, targets. Okay, so we'll start with Nessa as monster controller. Alright, first card. Kick. Closest threat facing.
Fuck kick.
Should be Nessa. What's his movement? Speed.
A level 1, his movement is 5. Toughness 9.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I need to draw the second AI.
Hack.
Closest threat facing. Also Nessa.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So that's 2 sanity.
Did she start off as the monster controller?
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, that's 2 insanity. Which is good. What's the
Okay.
range 6. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like here is as far away as I could be. Well, I could always actually. I can throw the arrow and then move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we want to give that a shot.
Yeah, I think so. Because then I can pounce in, get the +1 strength, and try to do some damage.
Alright, so throwing the arrow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Needing a 6 to hit. Yeah, there we go. So he is -1 evasion. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just hang out over here. Oh, wait, I got to actually pull the wound first. Reflex, move towards the attacker. Alright, well, let me move back just in case. Well, actually, because he's going to do that. He's toughness 9, so this wound's on a 3. Come on. Oh, wait, don't I have to... I don't have to wound, I just have to hit.
Yeah, you just have to hit for the effect.
Okay. And now I'm basically blocked in. Fuck.
Well, I'll gather. I'll gather while we're still in this corner.
Okay. Oh.
2.
1 arm damage.
Arm damage. Should have been my 8. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'll just move here.
Okay.
Let's go behind him.
Yeah.
Attacking with my guitars. That's 4. 2, 4. Needing, what, 5s now from behind?
Yeah, whatever your accuracy is, -2. Or whatever your...
Yeah, so 7 -2. Needing 5s to hit.
3?
3 hits.
Well, that would be nice. The Furious Gut.
I need a 6 plus 1, so 5. I need a 5 to wound. 50-50 on the knockdown.
It's, do you have 1 strength?
Yeah, because she was born on a bed.
Oh, yeah, yep. Okay. So, yeah, 5 to wound, 50-50. It's better than the other ones. Well, failure is a basic action.
Thick Cape is a reflex.
Yeah, so that's going to happen no matter what. This
Intimidate.
would just be 1 brain damage.
I think that lasts regardless.
Yeah?
It's a reflex. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it's always going to be greater than your courage.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to go 50-50 for the knockdown.
Yeah, you may as well, because that'll cancel everything else if you get it. Come on, 5. Not quite a 5. Damn it.
Definitely not a 5, alright. Oops, not this. This basic action is
2 hitting on
2 hitting on
5s.
4. Yeah, she has the grease, so 5s. Seven hitting chest, but I'm just gonna dodge it.
Chest for 1 damage. Okay.
Dodging chest. And 1 bleeding token. Ugh. No,
Well,
I dodged it.
You dodged it. You
I
dodged it.
Right. After damage. Okay, next location is the gauntlet.
Oh, come on.
1d10. So turns to face. Already facing.
He's already facing you from the attack.
5 plus his intimidate.
Yep. Oh, there's your high roll.
Oh my god.
Never
So
fails. That's 1 brain damage.
brain damage, which is
A frenzy token.
1 frenzy token.
That's on her, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Of course, he has no crits, but at least
Right.
that's a wound. And then...
It's always going to be greater than her courage because she has 0.
So 1 more brain damage, 1 more frenzy token.
Yeah.
and then Trace. We'll go 1, 2, 3. I mean, I have the reach, but I kind of want the bonus.
He's facing
Oh yeah.
Nessa, so.
So in that case, fuck you. I'm gonna go here. Needing a 6 goes to a 5.
Yeah.
2 dice. That is 1 hit. Failure. Ugh. 3, so I need a 6 to wound.
Okay. There's the wound.
Alright.
And no smacking of the head.
Yes, please, not in the face. That's it, everybody?
Yes.
Alright, so Trace becomes the monster controller. Flip over.
Oh, wait, we have to.
Oh, yeah, we had to reshuffle, yep.
Okay. First AI card
is Bite, closest threat facing. Ooh, that's a nasty one.
Nessa.
Nessa. 2 hitting on 5, and if either of them hit, she suffers a random severe head injury. Alright, well, 2 hitting on 5. Ah, come on. It's no, there's none of that. It's just
Oh no, right, okay.
suffer a random.
It suffers 1 random.
Okay. She's dead. She's decapitated. You're dead. Fuck. Fucking butcher. Oh no, she goes over here.
Oh right, because
onto the trophies, where now all of his attack profiles get after damage bleed. Well, she was short-lived. Oh, and then the second AI
card
is also Bite. Fuck. Who's the closest threat facing? It's
facing is
Trace.
Yeah.
Okay, so yep, that's 2 hits. So random severe on Trace, and he's dead. This guy just bit 2 people's heads off. Fuck you. 1 movement and 1 speed. Great. Great. It doesn't matter, we can only dodge 1.
Yeah.
You can dodge once per round, so those were 2 hits. We could have dodged 1, but the other one still would have gotten through. Alright, our turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll shoot him with the bow.
Yeah.
Needing 6s. For which I roll 2s. Beautiful.
I think I'm just gonna move in front of the butcher to get our archer free hits. So 3 needing 6s. The bone dagger. 3 hits.
2 of which are impervious.
Wow! And oh my god, and overpower.
And the trap. Oh wow. So basically, that's both of us. The butcher explodes in a burst of ferocity. All survivors in the zone of malice gain a bleeding token and suffer knockback 5. Performing basic action, target the attacker.
First or after?
That's after. He'll follow you. So she takes a bleeding token. And knockback 5 would technically just knock her into the corner.
So 3 with that speed.
Yes.
Hitting on 6s.
It's basically 3 hits.
Hits. Feet, waist, and hands.
It's 1 damage each and a bleeding token for you.
And he's knocked down because hands and can't dodge.
That's right, Agilum can't dodge. Beautiful.
Another bleeding token.
Okay.
You can't reach him from there.
Nope. But it's so Talima becomes the monster controller.
Mm-hmm.
She draws Hugh, closest threat facing. Closest threat is me. So he can move 6 now. So
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't quite get there. Oh, but he can with Hack City. Oh yeah, Hack City's gonna.
Oh my god,
this will land. Closest threat facing, that is Talima. So 4 attacks hitting on 5 plus. Oh, 5 attacks hitting on 4 plus. And basically, for each hit, make an additional attack. Continue to roll until all attack rolls have missed. All right. Let's see, what's that? That's 4 and 5. So he needs a 4?
Yeah.
Alright, that is 3 hits. So just, what do I got here?
I'm pulling your die aside.
That's 3. And then I re-roll these ones. That is 2 more hits. That's 1 more hit.
Dodge.
Yes, okay, I can dodge that one. So I will. Yeah.
5.
So I will just take.
You might.
No,
live.
That's not how it works. I dodge the damage. I don't dodge the actual.
Dodge the attack.
Yeah, so you have to add a die there.
So 1 more.
Okay, 1 more. Is there we go. That one missed.
So 6.
6 of them.
6 dealing 1 damage.
Okay, so taking 1 damage to her chest, feet.
Hands.
Alright, well, I will dodge one of the chests. So then that's what, 2 chests?
2 chests.
2 feet?
2 feet and 1 hands.
And 1 hands. Okay, so she's knocked down for sure.
And 1 bleeding token.
And a bleeding token. And because I survived, we now do legendary lungs. Okay, the sensation of the butcher's attack is similar to drowning. Desperately, you gasp for air, only to be met with a mouthful of steel. The monster's attacks rain down on you, each blow faster than the last. Despite the attack lasting only a moment, things seem to slow down. You feel numb and isolated, as if trapped in an endless body of water. There is no hope of escape, just the pressure from above on your gasping lungs. As the pounding in your chest intensifies, you recall the even rhythm of the monster's heaving chest. There is a chance you will learn something. Let's see if I learn anything. The 6. If the settlement innovated drums, the rhythmic pounding in your chest gives you insight. Proceed to the 8, 9, 10 result. Deep breath. It seems crazy, but it makes perfect sense to you. The secret to the monster's attack is its amazing control over its breathing. Despite its anger, the rise and fall of its chest keeps a constant, steady rhythm, even at the height of its brutal fury. Gain the legendary Lungs secret fighting art and +3 survival. She's capped on, or sorry, she's not. She's now capped on survival.
Legendary Lungs. What are the odds that drums would actually come in handy?
Right? So legendary Lungs, at the start of each showdown, each survivor gains +1 strength token. Survivors may spend strength tokens in place of survival. No, that's Red Fist. What am I looking at? Once per attack, for each successful hit, make an additional attack roll. Oh, good.
That would be really nice if we survived.
If she had any shot of living. Okay, that's the end of the monster's turn.
Yes.
So I stay knocked down. You get up though, right?
Yeah, I get up.
Come save me.
So I can just like run away. Can't get into attack. Can move 6. Can't quite reach me, so I'm just gonna
just back away. Well, you can't get away because he can move.
He's gonna get me with his second attack, so I think I'll just sit here, let his first one waste, and have him just.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so Agilon becomes the monster controller.
First attack. Screaming.
When screaming comes into play, all non-deaf survivors suffer 1 brain damage per monster level. Start of the butcher's turn, all non. Okay, so that just stays in play. And we all suffer brain damage. Oh, and she doesn't have any. She doesn't have any insanity, so.
Isn't that just the like?
Yeah, it's just the like checkbox, but.
Next one.
Next one, kind of blows. So he didn't actually move with that though.
Okay. Next one.
Oh, come on!
Uh.
All survivors in the impact zone. In clockwise order, attack each survivor. If there are no survivors, menace. Alright, well, 1 hitting on a 4. Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Dealing 2 damage.
Fuck that, I'm dodging it. Live, Talima, live! Okay. She stands up. Yeah. I can't get behind him.
Oh. That was actually, I have to roll 1 more.
Why?
I got the +1 speed.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So before that happens.
So, well, I dodged the first one.
Second one is a 6.
This one is my chesticle, which is going to be a severe roll. Oh, whew! God. That was close. A 6. Oh, thank goodness. I'm only disemboweled. Your movement is reduced to 1 until the showdown ends. Gain 1 bleeding token. Skip the next hunt. If you suffer disemboweled during a showdown, at least 1 other survivor must live to the end of that showdown to carry you back to the settlement. Otherwise, at the end of the showdown, you are lost. Dead.
Okay, so 1 from disembowel, 1 more from the butcher ability. Knockback. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's fine. Alright, so now it's our turn. I stand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to fire the bow. Needing 6s to hit. 1, 2. That is 1 hit, and thanks to legendary lungs, I get to roll again for that 1 hit. Still just 1 hit.
Yeah.
Of course. Super dense on his armored pig shoulder. Doesn't matter. I need a 6 to wound.
If you get 5 bleeding tokens, Frenchie, you die.
I wounded him.
Yay! Go us!
Go us.
Only 8 more.
9 more wounds.
Oh yeah. God.
What are you doing anything?
I'm just gonna move 2, 3, 5.
Okay.
You know, maybe, just maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
You'll be able to solo him.
Right. And then die from disemboweled because you won't be here to carry me back. Wouldn't that be perfect?
Okay. So first, he screams.
Oh yeah. Oh, now I get the brain trauma. Because I still don't have any insanity. So rolling on the brain trauma table for a 7 gives me lunacy, gain a random disorder, and 1d5 insanity. So she gets 4 insanity. And her problem is now anxiety. At the start of each showdown, gain the priority target token unless you have stinky gear in your gear grid. You're afraid of being afraid. You're a nervous wreck, and the monsters can smell this in your scent. Alright. I will write it down even though it won't matter. Anxiety. Less stinky. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, now Butcher draws his first card.
Roar. Intimidate.
All non-death survivors.
For each target? Alright, so this is for Talima. Oh yeah, she suffers that and is knocked down. 1.
6 also.
Oh, actually though, that was my... This actually would be my 3rd brain...
damage.
Brain damage, so she frenzies. Yeah.
That's actually the same for Agilin.
Alright, so frenzy, gain 1d5 insanity, plus a speed and a strength.
Okay. 5. Oh boy. 2. But we're knocked down.
Fantastic.
That's a problem. And then
She gains a whole 1 insanity.
next card is Bite.
There's no threats.
Threats, so Menace.
Turn the Butcher to face the closest survivor, which is Agilin, and you suffer 1 brain damage.
Okay, so he gets his token back. Frenzy token. Okay.
And then basically we skip our turn because we're knocked down.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so he screams, so we take 1 brain damage.
That's 2 for Agilin.
And then he draws Butcher's Roar. So roll d10 on each target. Talima. Yep. Takes
4. Yep.
So he frenzies again?
Yep. Which is 1.
Did you take your tokens?
I have 2 up there. I needed an extra one after that. So
Where?
tokens are away.
No, I mean your plus speed and plus strength.
Oh no, I didn't grab those tokens. 8, so he gets 4. Well, if this keeps going on, eventually when he stands up.
Right? We can just one-shot him?
Okay.
There are your tokens.
So 2 speed, 2 strength?
2 speed, 2 strength.
Okay.
That was his first card, right?
Yes.
Yeah. His second card is Bite. Closest threat, closest threat. So nothing. He just looks at Agilin and menaces again.
Okay.
1 brain damage on Agilin.
Down to 3.
Now we get to stand up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do you want to go first?
Just wondering if. Well, he's not facing you from that direction, right?
From this direction? No.
Okay, so if I get behind, it would be like closest threat would be me, unless it's not in field of view. So I think I'll get behind just for the accuracy.
Okay.
What do I need? 3 plus 2.
Yes, when we have Frenzy, we're no longer allowed to spend Survival. Agilin couldn't spend it anyway, but yeah, now I can't spend Survival to dodge, so... Things are gonna get dicey.
Right. 5. Needing 5s.
4 hits?
4. Actually, it doesn't matter. He doesn't have... Can't gain survival, so...
Right, yep. Son of a bitch.
Ah, fuck. Okay. Knockback 5 and a bleeding. Oh, actually, we might already be dead, though.
Why?
Because after... Oh, no. These don't count as damage, right? Butcher's Roar and Screaming?
No.
Okay, so... Then
Why?
Because I thought of the bleeding tokens from the attack profiles.
Oh, yeah, no. This is...
It's after damage, and they don't do damage, gotcha.
The attack profile is where it says move and attack target. It's that
Right,
whole,
right.
like, the box. That's
Okay.
an attack profile.
So... Need a third. Can you copy a bleeding token for Agilin? Knockback 5.
You just basically go along the... Shit, you're gonna run right into me.
Into you.
Yeah, you're gonna slam into me, I think.
So I pass through you, or I hit you, so what does that do?
I just gotta double check, because we haven't collided with each other in a while. But yeah, I think we're both just... I think you hit me and just knocked me down. I just gotta look it up. I can find where that is. Alright, so colliding, let's see, survivors colliding with survivors. They may not normally move onto spaces occupied by other survivors, however they may collide due to knockback. Complete the knockback movement normally. At the end of the knockback movement, both survivors suffer collision. So we're both knocked down.
So I move here, and we're both knocked down?
When the survivor's knockback movement ends on a space occupied by another survivor, they collide. Place the knockback survivor in the closest unoccupied space. Yeah, so just the closest unoccupied space, and then we're both knocked down.
Okay.
So looks like we're in for another couple rounds of him yelling at us. Alright, so it becomes Agilin, or Talima's turn as the monster controller, right?
Yes.
Alright, so he yells. We take a brain damage. Oops, wrong way. She's got 1 left. So she frenzies again. Which will give her 1d5 insanity. So that's rounded up, that's 4. And then his first card is Backhand, which just all survivors in the impact zone.
Nobody.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nobody. So no, he menaces.
So he menaces, which means what? He turns to you?
Turns to you,
me.
your closest.
And does 1 brain damage.
Mm-hmm.
4. Okay. That's a token. And then his next attack. Closest threat. Nope, just menace. Some menace on me again. 3. And then we were knocked down to a reaction, or to a trap, but on
Yeah.
our turn, so we get to stand up this turn, right?
Yeah. Get in front of him and attack.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's true, yeah. So let me go first then.
Yeah.
So, throwing out 4. 4 attacks. 1, 2,
Needing 6s.
3, 4. Needing 6s. It's 1. I get to roll another. That's a hit. I get to roll another. That's a hit. I get to roll another.
I think it was once per attack.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, once per attack. For each successful hit, make an additional attack roll. So the first.
So the first ones. Okay. So 2.
So 2 hits.
Oh well, that would have been nice if that could keep going.
Right. Needing. So what do you have?
Fuck you.
At least nothing happens.
Yeah, we're not. Nobody's in there.
Oh fuck! I forgot to do the basic action.
Oh yeah, you did.
So he would have been here, which means he would have backhanded us.
Yeah, that's right. We did forget that part.
So basic action was. So before that even happens, he chases after me.
Yeah. So just rewind and do that, and then we'll do the backhand, I guess.
3 hitting on 6s.
So I will take away one of my things here.
3 hits.
And give myself one of those back.
Damage each. Chest, head, chest. Head is fine. Chest goes down to light. 1 bleeding token, so Agilent's at 4. Then backhand happens.
And he would have smacked all of us. Oops, where'd that go? Okay. In clockwise order. So 1 hitting on a 4.
2 hitting on a 4.
2 hitting on a 4, right. You first?
Yeah.
Two hits?
Oh, actually 2. It's base 4. 2 hitting on a 6, so 1 hit.
1 hit, okay.
Strong guy. Waste. We're still knocked down. Waste is light.
And then me hitting 2 hitting on a 4. 1 hit. 2 her waist, which actually I think is okay. Yep, I still have that armor there, so.
Okay, we suffer knockback 5.
So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Can I slide any direction, or is it?
No, well, you wouldn't have been able to slide this way. It's gonna be this way. You're gonna go up.
Okay.
Because when you start against an edge, you just slide along the edge. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so where did we rewind that then? That was so I removed one of the brain damage that I took and one of my frenzy tokens. Because we took that instead.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is 2 damage.
What's 2 damage?
Backhand is 2 damage.
Fuck.
It's heavy.
Alright, well that's okay. I got... Alright. So then, what did we... Then we stood up?
Yeah, then we stood up.
Alright, so let's just play this from here then.
Forgot his trap was so much worse than it was.
So you stand up.
Agilent's dead now. Bleed token on backhand would be 5.
So it's just me.
It's just you guys.
And he's doing plus 2 damage on everything?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I take a bleed token because I got hit by that. So I'm at 4. All right, well, here comes my 4 arrows in his face. That is 3 hits. So I get to roll. What was it for each successful?
For every successful one.
I get to roll another
once per attack, so 3 more.
So 1 more.
So 4, because you're definitely not going to draw the trap this time.
Right. Oh my god! Fuck you.
Well, you're dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely dead.
Yep. So it's 2, 3 hitting on 4+, and if any one of those hits, it doesn't matter. You're dead.
Yep. And so that, ladies and gentlemen, is why the Butcher sucks. And why we pretty much just throw, like, non-leveled people after him, because they're almost guaranteed to die. Like
unless you show up with, like, a full set of, like, cat gear or something.
You have to do really well. You have to pull really well resources in your first few years in order to be geared well enough to actually have a chance at, destroying him. So, alright, so let me flip over to the aftermath of this painful fight here. Okie dokie. The Butcher rampages through the settlement. Everyone escapes into the darkness until it leaves, but all resources in the settlement storage are lost repairing the destruction. Joke's on you, sucker. We didn't have anything in storage. And that is that. So, because we lost 4 people, we do get 4 cannibalism resources. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got that going for us, but we have no endeavor to use this round. Fucking Butcher.
Yeah.
I have not, in all the campaigns I've played, I have not yet defeated the Butcher.
We did once.
We did?
Yeah.
A level 1?
Yeah. Because we had the, we got, like, the Lion Cub event, like, 2 hunts in a row.
Oh, so we had a lot of resources.
So we basically had, like, a full set of cat gear and I think a full, rawhide. And we didn't get any kicks or anything, and we had no bites and no kicks, so... He hurt, but...
That's right, we did.
He wasn't brutal.
Yeah, I remember that, and then we rolled, like, for bullshit for his rewards.
Mm-hmm.
And it ended up being totally not worth the effort.
Yeah.
Alright, let me put his deck away. Basic and advanced.
It's one of those fights, like, if he didn't get 2 bites and just straight up murder 2 people at the start, it could have been a completely different ballgame.
Yes, that... pretty much that. Like, the biting off of 2 people's heads, like, right from the get-go.
Was it the first time we fought the Hand? Something similar happened, like someone just straight up died? Or was it our first Butcher fight?
I think it was... I don't even remember. I think it was the first Butcher fight, but...
Yeah, because that was just like, someone died the first round, and it was over from there.
Alright, put all this Butcher garbage away until we have to deal with him again.
Bite was bad because we rolled poorly trying to not get hit. And then you roll on the spear, which you rolled low on, which was bad. So just low rolls across the board, like, Bite is really bad. Kick is just... If you get 2 kicks, because there are 2 kicks in his AI deck, Kick draws an extra AI card. And his basic deck build is he draws 2 AI cards per turn. So he draws Kick, draws a card, draws Kick, draws a card.
Like, basically...
Or draws Kick into Kick and just kicks someone across the map and chases them down.
You can get into a situation where if, like, the last 2 cards in his deck are Kick, he'll just endlessly cycle Kick until he walks around and just kicks everybody to death. So it's kind of brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we come back, no endeavors. Our settlement event is Open Maw. A large stone face slowly opens its mouth. Survivors prove their bravery by running into it. I'm going to say that they don't, because we just don't have the people to risk. We have 4 people. Because Talima's dead. Nessa's dead. Trace is dead and Agilent is dead. Okay. So yeah, we literally have just enough to go on a hunt. We can't even intimacy because...
Unless we got love juice. We got a skull, that's nice.
Yay. So I'm going to say that none of our 4 remaining people run into a giant open mouth to prove their bravery.
I agree.
So I need to find our settlement sheet here. There we go. So
what the butcher stuff?
The butcher stuff?
Yeah, the 4 lunacy cards are here.
Oh, I put it in his little pouch over to the side there. 1, 2, 3, 4 people have died. So we did that one.
Well, we have a skull now. The dentist decides to come back. Oh,
I would almost rather. I would almost rather turn that into a helm.
A skull cap, yeah.
Okay, so death count. Update the timeline. So we do Hands of Heat this year. All right. The mystery of the lantern's glow. One lucky day, a clumsy accident knocks a lantern free from the towering lantern horde. A sudden flash of heat bathes the survivors as the lantern crashes to the ground. Now shattered, the lantern light dies, but the seed of an idea begins to grow. If the settlement already innovated lantern oven, skip this event and roll on lantern branding table. Otherwise, proceed with hands. Okay, so yeah, so nominate a survivor. They gain +1 courage, and they experiment with lanterns. So Mia has one courage. Do either of your guys have 2?
No, Tack has 1.
Do you want to go ahead and do it with Tack?
Is there anything like super negative? Because Tack's actually in a really strong place.
Yeah. yes, there is something incredibly bad, but all right. So I guess I'll do it with Mia.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, either way, we're fucked. If we lose somebody here, we're fucked.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to experiment with the lanterns.
Statue's understanding, not courage. The lion statue.
I rolled a 7. The survivor discovers heat, and the settlement celebrates. Your settlement gains the lantern oven innovation. The survivor gains the red fist secret fighting art and rolls on the lantern branding table.
Okay.
That as survival. Who's that? This is Mia, right? Red fist, so that's handy. Started.
I was cooking already. Or lantern oven already in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we got to add the consequences to the deck.
Yeah, which are cooking and scrap smelting, which I grabbed.
What are all these? Oh, okay. So this is our deck.
Yeah. At least we have red fist going into the next fight.
Okay, so now I have to roll on the lantern branding. A feast culminating in the ritual branding of the settlement's finest warriors by the heat of an agitated lantern. Discard half the settlement's total resources, including storage, rounded down. Nominate a survivor and roll on the table below. So that's going to be... what do we want here? The organs?
I say keep the bones.
Yeah?
I mean, we already have 2... At least, for sure, keep the skull.
For the helm?
Yeah. maybe get rid of a bone, keep an organ for another monster grease.
Okay.
So getting rid of half our supplies.
Yep. And nominate a survivor, so it doesn't have to be Mia. It could be someone else.
For the
for the lantern branding, yeah. You have a like the largest the largest chance of like something good happening, and a very minor 10% chance of something somewhat bad,
I know one of them was like speed.
Yeah, speed and strength and.
Well,
because I mean the thing is
Tack has to use the Twilight Sword, so speed's not going to help her.
Yeah.
So maybe Mia, if you can roll strength or speed.
Because actually, I'm thinking maybe Siddhartha.
Oh, with Fist and Tooth, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. That'd be a good idea.
All right, so Siddhartha will roll on the lantern branding table. And he comes up with a... God damn it. You've got to be kidding. That's like the one... That's the 10% chance. All right, so... accident. Suffer the blinded severe head injury and gain +1 permanent luck.
So blinded, I believe, was like -1 accuracy.
Minus an accuracy. Yeah, so I basically traded an accuracy for a luck on Siddhartha.
That's not... terrible, though. With Fist and Tooth, that's an 8 to crit.
Yeah. But it's already so hard to hit.
Right.
Blinded. Alright, well, it is what it is. So... a little bit harder for him to hit, but... easier for him to get a crit if he does hit.
Yeah.
He's going to be rolling out with... he's got 1 native strength, plus the strength from Quixotic, and then the strength from Red Fists. So, if he can hit, he'll be damaging pretty easily with the Fist and Tooth. So that's nice. Alright, so that was finishing up Hands of Heat, at which point we develop. So you want to just make the skull and what? And what else? With
like another grease.
Another grease. Another greasy grease. And a helm.
Yeah.
Skull helmet. All right. I think that's pretty much all we can do.
We are gaining 3 survival in the department, though.
That's a plus. Let me add the lantern oven to our known innovations. So I think we obviously just need to go after an easy lion. Carve up some resources, get some endeavor, cross our fingers for a love juice to kind of repopulate a little bit. On the bright side, I guess if we need to look for a silver lining, we are currently below the threshold for armored strangers next year.
That's nice. That's nice.
What time is it? It's 10:30. Do you want to do one more?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll knock out one more. Lion hunt here. I'm obviously taking Siddhartha. And...
Alright, I am declaring that Phoenix is proficient in guitars.
Okay.
Since Tech has to take the
the Twilight
Sword. She is insane, so she can use it.
Oh, you have to be insane to use the Twilight Sword?
It's sentient, right? That's what... Sentient means you have to be insane to use it, or is that something else?
No, I think so. I'll double check for you though. Since I think that's the only sentient weapon we've ever had. Yes, must be insane to activate, so that's good.
Okay.
Do you want to take the... No, I guess there's no real reason though.
Put in the...
Because then you have weapons. I mean, I guess I'll just hold on to the spear, but... On Siddhartha, even though I'm fist and tooth with him?
Unless you want to give it to...
Mia, just in case.
Mia, just in case she's in melee range to attack, or has to move or something along those lines.
Alright, fair enough.
Let's see. Oh, do you want the grease on...
Siddhartha, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, where's our nice, comfy, cozy white lion? Like, compared to the butcher, like, fighting a white lion is, like, just, you know, so relaxing.
Alright, let's, on these.
Actually, I'll make his deck after we're done with the hunt. Put both of those back.
No, French, you're probably not going to be hunting a screaming antelope anytime soon.
Yeah, mostly because we're trying to focus on the white lion set first and foremost, and we still need some of those parts.
Yeah, like this. This is the reason we go for this set. Is a full set gives you +1 armor to all hit locations.
Yeah, right here,
and
the
then
set bonus.
The white lion set specifically gives 1 speed, which is 1 extra attack roll, and +2 strength when attacking with daggers and katars. And with the katars, they're paired weapons, so you roll.
You add
each of their speeds. You add their speeds together when you roll for an attack. So with that set, it's 5 speed with essentially a 5 strength weapon.
Yeah. Yep. So we're gonna focus on trying to get that set. You know, and not split our attention, because we only have so many lantern years to work with here. So we're gonna focus a little bit just on the lion.
And then Skullhelm on Siddhartha.
Sure. Maybe I'll give the other thing to Mia just to have one.
Mhm.
So we're still capped at 5, right?
Yeah, still capped at 5.
And don't forget that everybody gets a +1 strength token thanks to Red Fist. So there's your 2.
Phoenix is chaotic, so he gets 1 more as well.
Oh yeah. He's chaotic and oh yeah, so 2 on each of these. We only have 4 survivors, but they're in a really good place, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So she has Peerless, Strategist, and he has Clutch Fighter, he's blinded, and Binge Eating. Okay. You gonna have Mia start off?
Yeah.
Mia starts off. Aromatic Breeze. The hungry lion sniffs the survivor's musk on the wind. Move the white lion 1 space toward the hunters. No ambush. And we roll a random event. Where did our white die go? Oh, yeah. 7? We said that's a 0, right? Yeah, because 2 10s is 100, so 7?
Yeah.
The ground suddenly splits and a gaping stone mouth attempts to devour the event revealer whole. The event revealer rolls on the table. Good God. I hate these, like, oh, you might die instantly events.
4.
The event revealer scrambles, but their leg is caught in the terrible maw. Suffer 2 event damage to the legs. Beautiful.
Starting out with a heavy wound.
Yep. Okay, you're up next. Enjoy.
Phoenix. Lion sculpture. Yeah!
Woo!
So everyone gets 1 insanity and 1 understanding, which doesn't matter.
Which doesn't matter, yep.
Okay.
The other reason we're not going to hunt the screaming antelope is because I think it's the screaming antelope, but there's a chance for if you have a ton of insanity for you to like just completely lose your shit and like take off into the darkness. And Siddhartha has 15 insanity currently, so I don't
Yeah,
want
Phoenix
to risk that.
Attack are at 8 each. 38 was the roll.
Okay. Oh yeah, good point. I gotta put her. Did I give her? I didn't give her that, so. 1 second, I just want to add my armors to my people. I forgot to do that. So he's got. God damn it. Uh, 4, 1, and 1. Okay. What was it, 38?
Yeah, 38.
A massive antelope stands astride the horizon, its ancient body bloated with tumors and scar tissue. Its milky eyes catch sight of the survivors and it bounds away. Driven by a sudden desire, the survivors give chase. The event revealer rolls 1d10 and adds any base speed attribute to the result.
So no base speed. A 2.
The Gregalope is far too fast. It's gone before you know it.
The Gregalope?
That's what it's called. The fucking Gregalope.
Damn it, I wanted to catch the Gregalope. So nothing happens?
Nothing happens. And that skill, which is Peerless, means that when you gain insanity, you can gain an equal amount of survival. It doesn't... But these guys are all capped on survival right now, so the fact that... Or at least my 2, anyway, are capped on survival.
Yeah, we have a cap of 5, and we departed with 3.
Or I departed capped, but...
I mean, yeah, so did I, but we gain, anytime we depart, we gain +3 out of 5, so it's really easy for us to cap at this point.
And then the next... Alright, so then the next move starts the fight.
Grass, our stone, our 2, random terrain, R.
Fucking Gregalope. I've never come across that event before. Never rolled 38 before.
We need 2 more.
2 more Acanthus?
Yeah, I drew 2 Acanthus as our random.
Wow. We should try and harvest it if this goes well. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Alright, AI deck is up. Hit location deck is up.
We can put them on other terrain, right?
I think so.
Because there's no... The only stipulation is they can't be at least 6 spaces away from other Acanthus.
Terrain may not be placed on top of one another.
Okay.
So no, you can't.
So we do that
so he's basically... oh yeah. Fuck off. -1 accuracy, +3 strength, +1 luck. We didn't figure out how to grab the text box, did we?
No. Just how to change its color and
yeah.
something's hard to leave.
I'm just making myself a quick reference here for this all the shit that they have. And so she's got also the +3 strength. Okay, are you all set up here?
Yeah.
Who do you want to go first? One of your guys.
Attack.
Alright, let's do it. Let's fucking annihilate this stupid lion.
Okay. Combo Claw. Closest threat, basic, mid-range. I'm gonna say it's attack. There's a 2. Hitting on 4, so that's 5, 6, 7.
Nice.
Oh, 8 actually. I forgot I comboed the chest.
8.
So
Hot
2
damn.
hitting on 8s.
Good luck, stupid lion. Nothing.
No, it's
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so let me fire off this arrow. Needing a 6.
luck is essentially +1 range to a crit. So a crit is normally Lantern 10. With +1 luck, it would be 9 to a 10 as a crit.
Yeah, like you can see, Fist and Tooth has deadly, so you get +1 luck. Huh?
As does the guitars.
As does the guitarist, Mr. Robot.
Well, I looked at my guitars because I thought it's...
Why does your shit keep doing that?
What?
You get all like downgraded, like robot-y.
Weird.
Yeah, it's the second time tonight it's done that. At any rate, I just hit with that that arrow.
Excellent.
So it's the arrow is strength 6 plus her 3 strength. Basically means it's kind of impossible for me not to wound. Yep, that's a wound.
Okay. Do you want to take your Fist and Tooth attack?
Sure. Yep. Alright, so it goes to needing a 9 to hit now because of my minus accuracy.
But you landed the arrow, so -1 evasion, so it's back to 8.
And then to a 7 because I'm behind him.
Mm-hmm.
No hits.
Okay.
Oh, no. Okay, never mind.
Let me pounce in. Needing 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4.
One.
1.
Of course.
Okay. Toughness 8. -1 strength goes to a 9. Plus 1 from the pounce is 8. Plus 2, so needing 6. Needing 3s.
Okay. It's a wound.
5 is a wound. And that is proficiency. Let me mark that down before I forget.
Oh yeah, she's technically on bow proficiency.
Okay, Twilight Sword is... Accuracy is 9.
Yeah, you really need to be behind him with that. But
I do have the 1 accuracy at least, so...
Oh, okay.
Needing an 8. Oh, needing a 7, because of the minus evasion and my accuracy.
Nice. So strength 9, you pretty much...
Plus her 1 strength is 10, but I...
It's anything
so
but anything but
not a 1.
Yeah, anything but a 1, because a 1 is auto fail. Okay.
So that's a wound, and that's her proficiency.
So
So this doesn't count until we get back, right?
yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Siddhartha becomes the monster controller. Pulls Vicious Claw, random survivor in range, which is everybody.
Yeah.
This is for Siddhartha. It's a 4, and for
attack.
Mia.
Attack rolled a 5.
So I have a 4 and a 7.
Phoenix. Rolled a 2, so it's Phoenix.
It is indeed. Vicious Claw is 2 hitting on 2+. Do you have Grace?
1, yeah, Grace, so 2 hitting on 3.
One hit.
1 hit, 2. Is there a after damage on it?
Yeah, bleeding.
+1 bleed. I'm just gonna 5.
The big face card is like a statue. Standing on top of it gives you a bonus to your range and accuracy with ranged weapons. What'd you say, Rich?
I'm just dodging it to avoid the bleed.
Okay.
And I was at 5 anyways.
Alrighty.
Our turn.
Yep. I'll go first with Fist and Tooth. So needing 7s. That's 2 hits.
Nice. Weapon proficiency basically at 3 weapon proficiency, which is if you wound during 3 separate hunts, you'll get 1 each, and you'll get an effect, and then at 8 you master it, and they do different things depending on the weapons.
Alright, so I need 5s to wound, critting on an 8, 9, or 10. This first one is a miss. God damn it. 5s to wound, critted on 8, 9, or 10. Come on! What's the failure?
Basic.
Basic on me.
Target.
Son of a bitch. Okay. 2 hitting on 3, I think. He has a grease, doesn't he?
Yeah.
2 hitting on 3. That's 2 hits. So Siddhartha takes 1 to his chest and 1 to his feet. I will dodge. I will dodge feet, and my body armor will absorb the chest.
Alright.
So spend that survival to dodge. And you want to go with the Twilight Sword from behind?
Yeah. So that's needing a 6 now from behind.
Ooh, auto hit.
Nice. Okay.
Basically anything but a 1 to wound. Cutting a little close there.
You said anything but a 1.
I did say that. Go ahead with was it Phoenix's 3?
Yeah.
And then I'll fire off the bow.
2, 3, 4.
Hitting 6s. Okay.
Hitting on 5s from behind. Uh, 2.
Okay.
Not a trap. Knee first. Needing a 3. Critting on a 9 or 10.
Alright.
7 wound.
Would you say you needed a 3?
Yeah, needed a 3.
Okay. Alright, and then finally Mia with the bow, needing 6s. 1 hit. Needing a 2. 2 up. It's a wound. Beep. Okay, Mia becomes the monster controller. And draws Size Up, random threat in field of view.
So you and Siddhartha.
Alright, this is for Siddhartha. And this is for Mia. Oh! Alright. Alright, rolling off for the ones. This is for Siddhartha. And this is for Mia. Wow. Okay, rolling.
We're gonna be here all night.
This is for Siddhartha. Wow, we're just determined. They're like fighting to be lowest. And this is for Mia. Okay.
Okay.
It's Siddhartha. So Size Up. Roll a d10 on a 4+. 1 brain damage. It would be. And knockdown. Oh no, not my brain. Alright, Siddhartha's knocked down. You got him? Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
That was his attack. Let's go with attack on the Twilight Sword.
You get 7.
Needing a 6 from behind. 7. Okay, that's not too bad. 8.
3 wounds left.
Okay, going with Phoenix. Needing 5s.
Yeah, it's like Monster Hunter Trace. Like once you get some gear under your belt, you can put some of the, like the level 1 lion on farm, so you can build up a little bit of gear and then face some of the tougher things.
All right,
like
no
the
trap. Let me just roll against the impervious.
Sure.
1, yay! Glad I got that out of my system.
Except you didn't. You have so many 1s left in your system.
Scapular deltoid, needing a 3 to wound.
Oh wow, so no matter what, he's charging over Siddhartha.
That's a wound. Unless I crit.
Unless you crit. On what, a 9 or a 10?
9 or a 10.
Ah! Yay!
There you go. We gain White Lion Tail resource. He gets -1 accuracy. So Tack is like a god in that bush right now against this lion.
Alright, we get the tail.
And it cancels the reaction.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Nice.
Did you draw the wound?
Nope. He should have 1. Yeah, okay. He's got -1 accuracy. Okay, Mia with the bow. To hopefully...
Yeah, so crit on an impervious, it depends on what it is, but like the main, we would get a White Lion main token, or resource, and if they're insane, you get +1 strength token, but you don't do any damage, even if you crit.
There's a 3, so 7 goes to a 5 on the rock. Goes to a 4, so it's still only 1 hit. Strike in the monster's throat. Needing basically a 2 to wound. And I roll a 1.
So before
I'm going to
conclude our turn.
Do you want to get him up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna use tack because this tack has 5, so I'll bring tack down to 4.
All right.
So I'm gonna encourage to get you up.
Encourage. So he stands up and can now take his turn. I'm just gonna move over here to be safe. Actually, do we feel confident enough to gather some acanthus before we go, or?
Basic action would be against you, right?
Probably, yeah.
So what if you move there and gather?
Where?
And then I can, over here, to his left, near that acanthus, move there and gather.
Okay.
The next turn I can gather with tack. And then you can gather that one with Mia, and we can kill him.
All right. Sure. All right, rolling to gather the acanthus. I'm getting garbage for my effort. 1 arm damage. Okay. All right, then the monster's turn. You were the monster controller up here. Phoenix, is it?
Yes. So basic action, closest survivor field of view.
Oh.
2, hitting on a 4.
All right, because of his accuracy. Good call. 1.
Hit.
I'll just dodge it. I'll just say I dodge it because
Okay.
I have plenty of survival. So. All right, so she'll move here and attempt to gather that one. also taking arm damage.
Okay,
She sees Siddhartha do it. She's like, "Oh, that looks like fun." Ow, fucking prickers.
All right, rolling attack. 6
is you find something and eat it.
Up to 5. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. All right, just try and finish it off. Fuck that other plant.
2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna behind it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need 5s.
2, 1 hit.
1 hit. This is all we need, unless it's a trap. Okay. Needing 3s to wound. 7. He's dead.
What was that on the heel?
Yeah.
All right. Fuck you, lion. Okay. Proficiency and experience to go around. We get our stuff. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there you go. Plus, don't forget your lion tail.
Yeah.
So we come back. We get 5 endeavors, right? Because you have a tinker. Tack is a tinker.
Yeah, attack is a tinker.
Okay, so that's 5 endeavors, and we do our settlement event, wherein we draw a strange spot. The survivors discover a man-sized patch of darkness on the outskirts of the settlement. Their lanterns flicker and dim as they approach it. Choose a returning survivor to investigate the strange spot and roll 1d10 on the table. Who gets plus rolls to their investigate? Siddhartha does.
Phoenix does.
And Mia does. Do you want to roll it on Phoenix?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't get the dead one, so
It's plus 2, right? Okay.
yeah, so you can't die from this. So go ahead and take it on
Thank
Phoenix.
What?
Ooh.
Nice. That's the evasion.
The strange spot dissipates. Gain the
accuracy and strength.
Gain
Nice.
the belt of gender swap. Place it in your gear grid now. The surge of hormones transforms your body. Gain 1 permanent evasion, accuracy, and strength. Hot damn.
And gender swap is rare gear, right?
No, it's right here.
Oh. Okay.
While in your gear grid, change to the opposite sex.
Yeah, so,
This is actually like a promo item, an event card that they handed out at certain conventions.
Huh.
Or it also came with some of their some of their standalone miniatures, because I got it for buying one of their pinups miniatures.
Huh.
But
well,
I've never drawn it.
Phoenix's negative, which is nice.
Yeah, I've never drawn it before. That 7+ is crazy.
Yeah, I mean with Explorer, that's a 5 plus to get that. That's crazy.
So Phoenix is a girl now.
Yeah, Phoenix is now a girl.
Okay. Cool. I'm cool with it. What next?
Let me make a note of this though, that I have to bring this.
Update death count, nothing happening. Update the timeline. Alright, so now we gotta do Armored Strangers, which is gonna go way differently for us than it's ever been, because we
I know, right?
So this will be, we actually get to see what happens when they don't start slaughtering us. Armored Strangers. You are visited by enigmatic figures, fully enclosed in armor. They march silently through the settlement. The only noise is a metallic clang as they pause before each survivor and tap their lantern halberds against the ground. The survivors have no choice but to helplessly await their mute deliberations. Add Kingsman to the Nemesis encounter list. The strangers count people and take action based on the population total. So basically 7 or less. Because we have 7 or less people in our settlement. Finally, one of them drives a lantern halberd into the ground. They leave without a word. Add the guidepost innovation to the settlement. The strangers plan to return. Add armored strangers to the timeline 4 years from the current year. And then roll on the table below. So let me add... So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So armored strangers here. So they're basically... So they're basically coming back on Lantern Year 10. But we have to fight them on Lantern Year 9. We have to fight the Kingsman. So, whatever.
So if they cull the population, it starts another Kingsman fight?
No, they get added. They basically get added either way.
Okay.
Or rather, we deal with the Kingsman on Lantern Year 9 regardless. But because they showed up and we had less than 7 people, or 7 or less people, it means they're going to show up and count us again on Lantern Year 10. Which means if at that point we have more than 8 people, they could get pissy at us.
Okay.
And did you pull the guidepost innovation? Because
I have the guidepost.
We've never had that before. What's that do for us?
Departing survivors gain +1 survival, and we can spend an endeavor to attempt to pull the weapon free.
Oh,
roll a 1d10 and add their strength. If the result is 12+, gain the lantern halberd rare gear and lose this innovation.
Okay. Good to know.
And the lantern halberd,
I think it's pretty decent.
it's like the top one. There it is.
So speed 2 hits on a 4+, 7 strength. If it's after attacking, if standing, you may move the monster. You may move up to 2 spaces directly away. So you can attack and step away.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
That's really good against a cat, a level 2 cat.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's not bad. But we would need basically who's got the most strength, innate strength, because the tokens don't count.
One with tack. That's the best I have.
So we couldn't even do it. We couldn't do it right now.
Yeah.
Roll on the table. Roll a d10.
Okay. A 1.
You would, wouldn't you? A survivor's ears fill with a painful static. A random returning survivor gains a random disorder.
Alright. Attack.
Siddhartha.
Attack rolled a 10.
7.
Phoenix.
Mia.
Rolled a 9.
Mia rolled a 6, so it's Mia. Or my disorders. Ichmophobia. You cannot activate or depart with axes, swords, spears, daggers, scythes, or katars in your grid. Sharp things make you uncomfortable. It's just a matter of time before someone cuts themselves. Well...
So we just don't give her the spear.
We just don't give her the spear anymore. And she just sticks with the bow. So that could have been worse.
Yes.
Phobia. Is it ichmophobia or Ichmophobia? I don't know.
I would say ichmophobia.
Ichmophobia sounds right. Okay, so that's Armored Strangers, which was update the timeline. And then now we develop.
Okay. Let's see.
Still no eye, huh? Poop.
Yeah. Can make yet another monster grease.
Yeah, Frenchie says, so much for getting those ones out of your system. Do we really need a 4th monster grease, though?
Not really.
Like, at some... we're going to hit that point where our grids are overcrowded anyway, and we're going to be leaving shit behind.
Mm-hmm.
What can we do towards the cat set?
We have another fur and a bone or a hide. So let me see which. So we can make another piece with that one fur we got.
And what's involved if we wanted to do... So this is what we put aside if we want to innovate, right here.
Organ, hide, and bone, yes. Right, there's nothing with the monster, the lion tail.
Not specifically.
No, it's a free resource.
It's basically a hide.
Okay. So yes, that's for innovation.
This,
let's see. Can I actually activate that movement? No, so I'll make the, I'll go with the gloves.
For the accuracy.
Yeah, for a hide and a bone.
White. It's a white fur and a bone.
Yeah, white fur, hide, and
okay.
the gray cat bone for the bone.
For the gloves?
Yeah.
And these go back.
Okay, so then this is what we have left after innovation.
Sinew, we don't really need another bow.
Mm-hmm.
So that is essentially an organ.
Great cat bone is just a bone at this point.
Yeah. We can't really make any, I mean, we could kind of make... Or we could always bank stuff, because we don't really have any storage threatening events coming up. So we could bank something in hopes of making leather.
Mm-hmm. Or we can make one leather piece. We can make...
But do we want to spend the endeavor to turn one hide into one leather?
Right.
Or do we want to gather a number of hide and spend one endeavor to turn them all into...
I think...
You know what I mean?
I think at 4 population, just augury.
Yeah.
Like, if we had more, I would say, that one piece of gear could help now, and we don't necessarily need it, but I think we need to repopulate, or at least attempt to.
We need it. We need some people, man. So you want to just put the rest of that in storage?
Yeah.
Alright, what do we got here? Let me,
1 scrap.
One scrap.
1 cat bone.
Yep.
1 hide.
Okay.
And 1 sinew, which is an organ.
Okay. And then we'll do the innovate, right?
Yeah.
Pip. Pip. Fuck you. And
Inner lantern.
Inner lantern, no question. Yep.
Done.
Add the inner lantern consequences. Thank God. Now we can surge. Let's see, scarification is an inner lantern. Shrine.
Oh. You can only have 3 disorders, so if you draw an extra disorder, you replace one, unless it's that one event where it states that if you draw a 3rd disorder with this, you die.
Yeah. Right, so we now have Inner Lantern, which gives us Surge, meaning we can spend a survival to make an additional action. So it's essentially like, let's spend a survival. Now we can spend a survival to Encourage, which picks up people that are knocked down, to Dodge, which you've seen us do, or to make another attack, or an action, whatever an action might let us do. Mostly it's an attack, but... harvesting is an action, stuff like that. So,
like drinking frenzy juice, things like that.
Yes, so it's very good to have. So put it on the template that we now know Surge. Delicious, and then we'll just augury with. I guess it doesn't matter, just somebody with.
Everybody.
Plus 3 understanding. Yeah. All right, Siddhartha is rolling for garbage. Yeah, who cares? What do I get? I basically get 4 rolls here. I'll roll 2 and you roll 2.
Okay.
This is Siddhartha's 2nd. That becomes an 8, which is intimacy.
Okay. You are the only male, by the way.
Oh, all right. Well then, I guess Siddhartha's getting some action. I nominate Siddhartha and Mia to intimacy. That's
9.
That's twins, isn't it? Please let that be twins. Intimacy. In 9, the settlement celebrates a twice fortunate event. A pair of healthy newborn survivors enter the world. The settlement gains +2 population.
Those 2 population are a boy and a girl.
A boy and a girl. Yay, we are happy. We have... Oh, that's right, because Phoenix went female? Is that why?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as the belt's in...
Which, is it cursed? Do you have to have it?
It is cursed, but I know there are certain events where you can...
Remove
gear, so...
Okay, well, I'll just mark him down as female now. Alright,
hey, man, Mia's 2 lantern years, okay? Time is
yeah, time works differently
relative
here.
here.
Alright, so you get to roll the last 2.
Alright, just rolling on attack.
Yay! That's another intimacy.
Here.
So you want to get it on? Who's getting it on with Siddhartha? Oh, twins again! Sweet.
I'm gonna say
it doesn't matter.
No name just in case.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna pick the no name just in case.
Okay.
And the populations are 2 males. No, sorry, male and a female. It's 1 and 2.
Okay. Male and female. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we basically replenished our butcher losses. We
attack the last one is
another intimacy goes up to an 8, right?
Yeah, plus 1.
Okay. All right, so 2
no
no-name.
I'm gonna do the no names just in case.
A no-name female and a no-name male.
That's a
savior.
That's a 10. Oh my god.
We birthed a savior. Is our savior male or female?
Our savior is a female.
Okay. Fucking hell. Birth of a savior. Okay. So then the question is... the newborn vanishes from the loving arms of the settlement for a fraction of a second. In that second, it spends a lifetime in the domain of the ethereal dreamer. and returns with a dream. Choose one. So, do we want the Dream of the Beast, the Dream of the Crown, or the Dream of the Lantern?
I don't think we have the gear to make use of the crown.
Yeah.
So I think Beast just to go offensive.
Yeah, that's true. What, who has a red, who has, well, I mean, I guess you get a red affinity anyway, but, do we have any gear that would provide an additional red affinity?
Let's put this here. If I remove a founding stone and grab the dagger, I could get 1 red affinity.
Okay.
On the Qatar set, or we could take it with like this set of gear, and that would be 1. But we do have 1 available.
That would also be nice to like guarantee that the clawhead arrow hits.
Yeah, like if the belt wasn't cursed.
I know it. Yeah.
We could have had a green. Like it would have been okay to have a green savior.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay. All right. So she'll be Dream of the Beast then. So basically, what happens is if you can put your gear together in certain ways, like you can see on this gear grid. If you align them correctly, you create a green square. That's an affinity, which works towards certain abilities. Like at the bottom of the monster grease, you can see that if you have 3 green affinities, you get 1 additional evasion. So we just birthed the Savior, which means the newborn gains 1 permanent red affinity. So she'll have 1 red affinity, like 1 red square, just for existing. And then also for each red affinity that she has, 1 of her attack rolls automatically hits each attack. And then when she levels up, or when she hits her age milestone, she also gains +1 permanent strength. So a Savior is basically like a really special child that gets a bunch of really cool bonuses. However, they age much faster, so every time they gain experience, they gain 3 hunt experience. Which means and then when they max out on hunt experience, instead of just retiring to the settlement, they disappear. So they're really strong, but they burn out really quickly if you level them up. So they're definitely good to have, but like I said, I mean, it's kind of like short-lived power spike in a way.
Yeah, and usually what we've been doing is we'll take them on 1 hunt to get that first milestone, so they get that extra strength, and kind of save them when we want to do something a little bit harder than what we're used to.
Yeah, save them for harder things where we really need that extra hitting power. But that's the Dream of the Beast, and then there's also Dream of the Crown, which gives you permanent green affinity and armor, or Dream of the Lantern, which gives you permanent blue affinity, and gives you additional range and luck and that sort of stuff. So there's essentially you can pick a Savior based on offense, defense, or range and crits, is how that works out. And Overwhelming Darkness is an incredibly nasty spot on the hunt track. Most of the level 1 quarries start out before it, so we don't have to deal with it. But once we start fighting level 2 stuff, we have to pass over Overwhelming Darkness, and it can be very, very grim. I guess to put it mildly.
Yeah, there's what, 3 paths? It's like insane.
If you're insane, you roll on 1 table. If you're courageous, I think you roll in another, and then
if you're neither,
you roll on the 3rd. So.
And it's all terrible. Like even the good rolls are terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the best you can hope for in Overwhelming Darkness is like for nothing to happen. Because there's no like real benefit. It's all just like awful stuff. All right, so we are up to 9 populations. So that was actually a really decent set of auguries there. 3 intimacies in a row with 2 sets of twins.
And a Savior.
We could not have asked for anything better to put us back in this game, really. We were sort of hanging on. I mean, not that the 4 survivors we have are beastly, but if we'd lost any one of them, we would have been in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Any like bad event, any bad string of rolls, like.
Or fuck, if we had pulled murder as a settlement event, I was so nervous we were gonna pull murder. Anyway, so we have spent everything we have, right?
Yeah.
We put everything else in storage, so we are just ready to depart, which will happen next time. I don't know when the next time we'll play. I probably won't be able to play tomorrow night, but I will make sure to tweet when Rich and I schedule the next game, and then of course after the fact I will upload the stream to YouTube. So, and then
I can try. Actually, I'll download Tabletop on my laptop.
Oh, so you can play while you're away.
Yeah, so I'll see if it runs smoothly.
Yeah. Okay.
If it does, then we can set up something at least while I'm down in Miami.
We'll name our people probably next session, I think.
Yeah, we usually name them when we pull them out because they do gain that 1 survival, and you kind of you don't want to name somebody and then have them just die.
Or you don't want to keep track of a bunch of sheets for people that
Yeah, I like writing it down.
Yeah.
So I have 5 printed out sheets, and once I get past those 5 survivors, I start writing really messily on a blank sheet of paper.
Right.
So having 4 people is a lot to take care of on its own. So naming more than that is
Yeah. And then to answer an earlier question about weapon specialization, so basically, once you hit certain milestones, so you declare a specialization, and then you go on a hunt, and you have to wound a monster at least once. If you wound a monster and survive the hunt, you get a box of specialization. Once you hit specialization, you get a special bonus when using that weapon type. So for instance, Siddhartha specialized in Fist and Tooth, so once I hit this specialization, I get to stand at the start of the monster's turn or the survivor's turn. Whereas previously I have to wait until I can stand up after the next monster's turn is how it's worded. This way I can stand up immediately at the start of any turn, which is really nice. Then if you keep going, you master that particular weapon ability. So in this case, while a survivor is a Fist and Tooth master, they gain +2 permanent accuracy and +2 permanent strength. And all survivors gain the Fist and Tooth specialization in addition to their other weapon proficiency. So basically, if I master this, everybody in my settlement gets the specialization, which is great, being able to stand up, but my Fist and Tooth just gets godly. So that's kind of how the weapon specializations work. Alright, but anyway, I think that's it for tonight. So, we're going to play The Division on Tuesday night, right? You're going to play...
yeah, I already have it preloaded and everything.
As do I. Let me just make sure I saved this. So, yeah, like I was saying, I will tweet when I know when Rich and I are going to play next. I will tweet, I'll post it on the front page and all that stuff. So, alright, I am out of here.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, have a good night, bud. And thank you all for tuning in for another session. I hope you're enjoying it. Again, I absolutely love this game, so I wholeheartedly recommend that you check it out. Like I said last night, I know that it's got a massive price tag for a board game, which is one of the reasons I'm really hoping that he does pursue an official digital version, because I think it would just be, I think that a lot of people need to enjoy this game, and so while the board game is focused around people who really enjoy the miniature aspect of things, the assembly and the painting, you do end up paying the price tag for that. So I think that it'd be really nice if there was another option for people who don't really care so much about the miniatures but still want the experience. Sort of remove that barrier. All right, but anyway, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time.